What it do, chat? What it do, chat? What it do? Welcome to today's video. What it do, chat? You already know it's your boy Chi from the Chi Challenge, and we're back. We are lagging majorly, so I do apologize for all that. I don't know what is going on here, but I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. Hope you guys are listening. And I hope that you guys are doing good. Welcome back, chat. Welcome to today's episode 35. Trap Lord Ross calls Playboi Carti a clown and an abuser. So, chat, it's going down. We got all the scoop for you. We're going to watch this together. I wanted to watch it by myself. And I figured, you know what better time to watch it than come and see it with the chat directly. So, guys, I'm glad to have you guys here. Man, I've missed you guys so much to talk about, but I'm not going to hold you. We're going to get right into things, and we're going to start dissecting things because this is crazy. Now, chat, like I said, I haven't watched this myself, so I don't have any idea why he would call him a clown, but we are gonna get right into that, chat. We're gonna touch bases. We're gonna try to understand Mr. Trap Lord Ross and his ideology behind this, and we're gonna see what brings him to the conclusion that Playboi Carti is a clown. So let's get right into it, chat. Let's just get right into it.
People, it's an absolute tragedy. I've got the worst news. After my last video talking about how YoungBoy triumphantly stood up to the whole of Atlanta in their city, performed a diss song. He dissed Lil Baby. He dissed the whole of Atlanta. He stood on business. He said he was not scared. He got on stage. He dissed the whole city, and he knows he's coming back to the arena on the 18th for another show. Well, no more. Okay, the October the 18th Atlanta show for YoungBoy has just been cancelled due to unknown reasons. But the reasons so unknown, some people think they might know the reasons. Okay, they're saying in the comments he already proved his point. You know, he did kind of prove his point, but you know, he got the.
Let's see what we're talking about here. Lame as fuck. Nothing even happened yesterday. That would have contributed to the decision. This is really hating on him bad. Hating on who?
But he wanted to do that second show, man. They're saying this is lame as hell. Nothing even happened yesterday that would contribute to this decision. They're really hating on him bad. They're saying they're hating on top. They're hating on Kentrell, man. Kentrell. Why are they hating on him, man?
Oh, Kentrell. I don't know who Kentrell is.
Need you out here in these streets to turn up for the slimes, okay?
They're turning on Kentrell.
They're trying to snake Kentrell. Who could possibly be responsible?
Now, guys, this is Trap Lord Ross, and how you guys know Trap Lord Ross. He does his thing, man. I can't say he's like the top of the hip hop field. But I know you guys are gonna be like, what? This guy, Harry Potter here? But yeah, Harry Potter here, he's actually one of the top hip hop guys, like as far as like media wise. Now, chat, what I want to do say is, you know, his opinions, we could take them with a grain of salt. You got to remember this guy's from the UK, and hip hop is a US base type of situation. So let's just see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because Lil Baby canceling the YoungBoy, NBA YoungBoy is crazy tea.
YoungBoy basically mocked.
This is 1 day old, chat. This is like literally a day old.
It's out the whole of Atlanta, particularly anybody that was riding and siding and sliding with Lil Durk. It was, you know what I'm saying? He had a little smoke for Lil Baby. He was saying Lil Baby just a minute ago was unfollowing Durk, trying to get the little YoungBoy feature, liking some of his posts, but YoungBoy said, "No, I'm going to diss you." The rumor, all right, there's a little rumor going around, okay? DJ Academics.
Why don't you tell us the rumor, right? Like he's dying to tell us his rumor. Yeah, tell us the rumor that DJ Academics, your homie.
Academics posted, "I'm gonna find out which Atlanta rapper made the call to stop YoungBoy from doing the encore. Give me a bit."
Yeah, he already knows. He's saying that because he knows. Academics he knows how to stir the pot. Shouts to Academics. I don't know him personally, but shouts to anybody in this streaming space getting it done. You know what I'm saying?
Laughing face. Now, who could he be talking about, man? He said Atlanta.
Shouts to Trap Lil Ross too. I watch his shit too, bro. Don't think there's no smoke between me and that kid. That kid does his thing. You know, I'm just saying. You know, grain of salt. You know, I'm just saying.
Rapper. Who could he be talking about? Academics made a couple other interesting.
Yeah, let's see what he said. He said he done walked them down once, twice. Have you be bewildering? Atlanta scared of young boy shit crazy. Young boy might have brought Atlanta back single-handedly tonight. What a time. Nah, young boy walked them down in Atlanta. That's how you take the throne. Don't go against the six. Is he? What you mean the six? What would the six be?
Interesting tweets. He said young boy might have brought Atlanta back single-handedly tonight. What a time. He said, nah, young boy walks him down in Atlanta. That's how you take the damn throne. Then he said Atlanta scared of YB. It's crazy. He walked him down once. Twice just would have been bewildering. He's saying they can't take it, and he's going to find out who's responsible, man. Okay, and then Academics looked at that footage of Youngboy performing that diss song, High Energy. I can't play you the sound, but he's performing I Hate Youngboy, and this clip's got pretty good sound. I'm pretty sure I watched this one earlier. And he said, on second thought, I'll call the mayor too. This dude did a demonic power up and violated hella dudes. Yeah, you ain't performing this one twice.
Oh wow.
Holy. So people have been wondering who could this rapper be? All right. When Academics is saying, I'm going to find out which Atlanta rapper made the call to stop YB from doing the encore. Who could that be? Who could that be, man? And they're posting that on the NBA Youngboy subreddit. Okay. People are saying, I can't wait till he drops the name. He said he's just going to drag it out and talk in riddles. He's never going to actually reveal the name. He baits his YB fans for his own interactions. That's what they're saying. Someone had to call. There's literally no reason for the show to be cancelled. Nothing happened. People are saying maybe it's 21 Savage goofy ass. All right. And then saying 1000%. I think Lil Baby is too dumb to make a call to stop a show. He probably don't know how his phone works. All right. He can't seem to add together his gambling winnings with Playboi Max. He probably can't, you know, I doubt an entire 9-digit phone number, 10-digit phone number. That's going to be tough for him. It says, Annie don't want smoke with YB. Thug ain't stopping bags either. 21, the only dude that's groupied out enough to do this. People saying it could be 21, Lil Baby, maybe even Gucci Mane. Not going to lie, they're my top suspects. But people are saying, listen.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
No,
people are, look.
Don't try to make an app by thinking about it, guys. That's exaggerated. I hate when people, that's super exaggerated.
Reddit they're saying it's Lil Baby. Saying 4PF called Fannie Willis crying to get YB show cancelled, okay? This is the official announcement. He's saying them dudes were defeated seeing Bruh perform that diss song. They couldn't let that happen again. They had to make a boss call to Miss Willis. All right? They're saying SMH dudes are really...
What they did, chat, if you really look at it, look. What Lil Baby did by stopping him from performing that song another time was he prevented the same shit that happened when Kendrick performed that song, Not Like Us, one too many times. It ended up catching fire. And when it caught fire, everybody went against Drake. So Lil Baby's like, yo, if I let Youngboy do this, right? This is my opinion, chat. Listen, chat. This is my opinion. I'm not a fucking like licensed professional and shit. So don't nobody hold me to some like facts. I'm just giving you my fucking opinion, chat. This is sounding a lot like the beef with Drake, except Lil Baby jumped ahead of the fucking bullet and said, let me curve that shit before it kills my career. Because, yo, that you went all the way to the point where you had to get the boy to not perform is crazy over a song. You got the whole Atlanta riled up to stop him. That's crazy, yo. Chat, I'm going to start listening to Youngboy now. I'm not a NBA Youngboy fan. I really don't even know one of his songs. Shouts to NBA Youngboy. He got fire. I'm not saying that it's not because he's not talented. It's just I've never caught an NBA Youngboy bug where it was like, oh, that song is fire. I've done it with Lil Durk. I've done it with a couple of other artists. know what I'm saying? They're not New York artists. The reason I'm mentioning is because they're not New York artists. Chat. If you want to watch this shit without me talking shit over it, you could always. I'm gonna have the link in the description. You could do that. But this, if you here, we talking about this. You know what I'm saying? This is how you get to the meat and potatoes. You just start dissecting the situation. You feel me? And I feel like this might be a big ass beef in hip hop, just like the Drake. This ain't gonna be like that shit that NBA YoungBoy had beef with. Who was it? With Rondo and them niggas and shit. Like, nah. This is not like that. This is gonna be like some Drake and Kendrick type of beef. Like, this is gonna be like for the spotlight, like, because Lil Baby feeling like his money is being played with right here.
Might be he ain't even do nothing but sell out the show, right? They're saying, how can they do that if they're getting investigated too? Now look, whatever Wham says, I've said it before, I say it again, whatever Wham says goes, man. Right? Whatever Wham says goes.
Wow.
So a lot of people think that Lil Baby might actually be responsible. This is unconfirmed, right? Whatever access goes. If Act confirms it, then we'll know that it's true. But realistically, a lot of people think it was Lil Baby. People are joking. There's been a lot of memes flying around in the comments. They're saying, fill me in on the joke. I'm seeing IG comments talking about Baby said crazy bankrolls to the arena. I don't get it. Help me out here. They're basically saying that Lil Baby must have paid money to the arena to cancel the show. Okay. And now people are saying F Lil Baby. People in the NBA YoungBoy subreddit saying F Lil Baby. They canceled the second show, but we made history. Them bitch ass dudes tried to get the whole industry to go against the 5, and they still lost. F Lil Baby got thigh tattoos anyway. Savage, right?
He got thigh tattoos. Just savage.
Okay, they're saying people are devastated. Okay, people in YoungBoy subreddit are absolutely devastated. They're in pieces. Saying, YB, I'm devastated. How could you not see the ploy? I can't go Saturday. I never felt like this. Oh my God, Lil Baby, I'm gonna end your crybaby ass. I'm effing crying as I type this. Trust, bitch, the slimes will see you. I can't wait. Lord YB, why do you have to be so tough? They hate on you. I'm so effing hurt. OMG, I never. YB, please, team, please do something. Lil Baby has ruined everybody's fun. People are glad they went on Wednesday, man. All right. They're trying to stop greatness. Okay, that's what they're saying. Lil Baby did it. All right. And also, it's interesting. A lot of people are noticing. If you didn't notice, right, there's a new YoungBoy song that's out.
Really?
I can't really say what it's called. It's called F that N-word, okay? I'm just like, I'll just keep it. That's the best I can do, right? I'm not going to play the footage in case I get copyrighted because I had a few egregious strikes recently. But this song is crazy, right? Obviously, you can see what the title is, right? This is like a diss song. You know what I'm saying? He's putting the middle finger up, basically, okay? And a lot of people think maybe some of these lyrics are about Lil Durk. You know, you got Birdman on the song talking his thing. Like, it's feeling like the good old from the bio era, man. Like, we got Birdman. We got YoungBoy on the track. He's even got Herm the Black Sheep. You know, if you know about Herm the Black Sheep, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Yeah, be careful, man. Be careful around Herm the Black Sheep. The Black Sheep, man. YoungBoy, Birdman, and Herm the Black Sheep is a scary sight. But a lot of people believe that YoungBoy was actually very strategic and he dropped that song specifically before performing in Atlanta and then dissing them. Apparently, the whole song is a diss to Atlanta. That's what some people are thinking.
Wow.
Okay, so look. Before everybody gets on my case, yes, there is no proof that Lil Baby is responsible for canceling the show at this stage. Okay, and admittedly, there actually are some other theories about why the show might have been canceled. There is one, to be fair, there is one rumor going around that in fact the reason the show was canceled was because members of YoungBoy's entourage had taken firearms into the arena.
Oh wow!
So it says here, so on the Universal Annual Pass Holder page on Facebook, everyone from the stadium is talking about the stadium getting sealed because some NBA players' entourage had guns in the park. No, it was actually NBA YoungBoy, not an NBA player. I don't have the energy to correct it. So people are basically saying that YoungBoy's team had the straps in the arena, and maybe that was some sort of violation. They're like, yo, you guys can't come back in here. That's
that is the craziest.
Co-producer is going to give you a unique.
I never heard nobody confuse those two things, but that's hilarious, bro.
You know, basically, people are saying that really it was the I Hate YoungBoy performance that got the second show cut. Now, he hasn't actually performed that song on stage before. I saw him in LA. He didn't perform the song on stage. He played it at the end when he left the stage. Everyone went crazy, but he didn't perform it. So a lot of people are thinking that he went so wild in this, and they're posting some of the lyrics of the people that he's dissing there. I mean, the energy, I've never seen such strong energy. Most of these rappers are on stage with super low energy, but YoungBoy is there rocking out.
Really?
All right. But he really came.
YoungBoy? Cause that dude talks mad low. Like young boy, he's mad calm. This guy be mad calm.
With that song with a lot of energy, he's dissing everybody. He's got Lil Tim
Oh
on
wow,
stage
he
right
is.
next to him.
Oh shit, the dude that
So,
killed
yeah, they're
Vaughn.
saying that this one song was so lit. Nah, we're gonna shut the whole thing down, man. We're gonna have to shut the whole thing down. And now apparently people are so butthurt over YoungBoy flipping the middle finger to Atlanta. They're trying to cancel his New Orleans show. Okay, they're saying that the people are actively trying to cancel the show. There's a couple of things
really
going
happening.
around that I'm going to show you.
That's crazy.
But according to a few people on Reddit, they're actually trying to cancel the New Orleans shows now because YoungBoy was just too turned. We can't have this much motion going on around here. It's not possible.
We'll hire some security inside. It'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity for violence around these concerts that is so not an if but a when that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
They're saying YoungBoy shows are so lit that the police, even without any cause, they got to activate the whole police force because everyone's just too turned. All right.
Yeah, I be laughing because this white boy is so funny, bro. Yo, he's so. It's just the way how he tried to sound mad hood, but he's like from England, so it sounds real funny.
Right, YoungBoy's too hard. It's too lit.
See what I'm saying? I got love for him though, because he does what other people can't do. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't hating.
Now, what NOPD did, which is reasonable, is they said, hey, will you guys help fund the cost of activating the department for these 2 days? Hell, 1 day. Because an activation means they're going to have to get 400 to 450 officers on overtime for these 2 days because of this concert.
So
ASM Global declined. NOPD said, can you cancel this concert?
Oh, hell no.
ASM Global declined. Wait, no, I'm wrong. They said, hey, we won't cancel, but if you send a letter to the promoter making us cancel, you can get it that way. That was an attempt to have the NOPD and city cancel the concerts.
So apparently that's got all to do with the money and the lawsuits. And if the city cancel the concert, then maybe they can get their money back and all that kind of stuff. But people are saying New Orleans PD is actually trying to shut down the show. Okay, people are actually saying on Reddit that they already tried to cancel the show, but apparently, okay, they asked the holding firm, ASM Global, are basically saying no, the show's going to happen. Saying the New Orleans shows are not being canceled. They tried and failed, and their request was denied. Okay. And people are saying, I want to know who canceled that ATL show. They're trying to find out if what Wham says goes, man. That's what they're all trying to find out. But there have apparently been serious attempts to take down the New Orleans show. It says, man, why the F they trying to cancel the New Orleans show 3 days before? Why get people's hopes up like that? And basically, yeah, a lot of people are speculating that, you know, why this happened or what's going on. But realistically, the YoungBoy show is just so lit. Like the police are just like, bro, you guys are having this is an illegal amount of fun. The amount of fun that you guys are having at these shows and the amount of litness that's actually on offer at these shows is at a level that is just deemed illegal. These are you're maxed out, right? These are not tested amounts of litness that we are used to having in these arenas. You know, we'd be putting on shows with people like Lil Baby and 21 and Young Thug, and like, you know, the litness levels, like they're not even reaching anywhere near these heights, you know. We were canceling certain people, ain't even selling the tickets, right? So apparently YoungBoy is currently operating with an illegal level of litness, okay, at a legal level of disrespect, all right? The slime levels, all right, the slime index is out of control at the moment, and everybody's just trying to do what they can to get their hands around it. But apparently whatever Wham says goes. So perhaps, you know, perhaps Wham said, hey, this next show ain't going ahead, man. You guys have just marked me out way too hard, and we're gonna have to shut all of this down. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, man.
Who got that power? Well, I mean, allegedly Beyonce, right? What's up with this? I got something else here, guys. What the fuck? Oh shit. That's crazy. All right, so this is the one I wanted to watch. My bad, chat. My bad, chat. And this is what I want to watch with you guys now. I want to watch this. This is influencers who capture their final moments.
Quiet, where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
23-year-old Mexican beauty influencer Valeria Marquez was shot dead while live streaming on TikTok from her salon.
Nah. Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
Hey, it's me, Tanner. If you're watching this, I am dead.
September 27th,
What?
2024. This
That's
was the moment
spooky.
a Russian influencer, using her friend's phone, accidentally recorded herself slipping and hitting the edge of a subway platform. The impact caused severe head trauma
Oh,
and
hell.
ultimately led to her death. But she's not alone. So here are other times influencers unknowingly captured their final moments on camera.
I'm trying to get you. I'm finna get to the whole nitty gritty. She don't want me to tell the story.
Nah, boy, you don't beat my ass when I was pregnant. I hadn't even talked to nobody. Okay, so stop lying.
This the type of bitch that get beat. Long story short.
Oh,
Oh, I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell my Odie.
he just said that too.
I swear you're that.
Dad, I gotta die like that. You told my shit.
Give me the
I
phone.
gotta die if I tell what happened.
Give me the phone.
He say you're gonna die? That's crazy, Chad. That he just said that. Cause that's wild.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really gonna die behind this side. Y'all won't know that tea right now.
That's
Mark
crazy.
done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
In June 2025, a series of videos began circulating on TikTok, featuring a Georgia couple in the middle of a heated argument. The clips didn't come from either of their own accounts, making it difficult for viewers to follow the exact sequence of events. And adding to the confusion was the woman's strong Georgia accent, which made parts of the exchange harder to understand. Yet, it was obvious she was distressed, and while her partner appeared more composed, he was clearly upset as well. But it just seemed like another messy social media relationship drama that'll pop up on your TL like roaches at night. However, this one was different because the drama didn't end on TikTok. It ended with both spouses dead, and the woman, Zaria Khadijah Carr, known online as Duchess Dior, was 27 years old, a mother of two, and a former corrections officer. She also ran a hair service business in Statesboro, Georgia, and had built a following of roughly 35,000 people on her Duchess Dior Facebook page, where she posted about motherhood, lifestyle, and her relationship. Meanwhile, her husband, 36-year-old Shamarcus Jamil Carr, also ran a Facebook page named The Frenchman, with about 44,000 followers. He presented himself as a French bulldog breeder and frequently posted snapshots of their life together, including maternity photos. They met when Zaria worked as a corrections officer in the prison facility where Shamarkua was incarcerated. And after his release, he moved in with her and her young son. Soon after, she became pregnant, and the two eventually married. But their marriage, according to many signs, was far from stable. Now, the Facebook Live that later gained attention began with Shamarcus accusing Zaria of cheating. During the stream, he also admitted to having been unfaithful in the past, and for nearly an hour, the two went back and forth, each accusing the other of infidelity.
I go through the messages and shit, see her telling him, "Oh, I'm gonna call you back. I'm on the phone with his mama." Long story. What the fuck are you right?
I ain't fucking
Who you it?
You fucked her.
Okay, so
I didn't fuck you.
what they give you the right to go talk to him?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
You
so
lied.
shut
You
At one point, Shamarcus made a wild statement, saying that this was the kind of behavior that gets someone beat up.
Run your mouth and beat your ass now.
did.
She running your mouth. I told you sit back in the nail hobby. But she don't want me to tell it because she knows she's slime.
Oh, my kid, you slime. You talk to that nigga bitch.
Okay, again, let me tell the story.
Oh, my kid, you try, you slime. You that nigga bitch. And you know
Again.
you bitch. I got all the screenshots.
I'll be back, y'all.
Now, right after ending his live stream, viewers suspected the argument had escalated off camera, and that suspicion was confirmed when Shamarcus went live again, this time wearing a different shirt, smoking a cigar, and appearing noticeably more agitated.
We come back, so the doctor tell her when she get her results, and folks tell her she got herpes. So I'm thinking in my head that you gotta have an outbreak, you know what I'm saying?
In this second broadcast, Shamarcus went on to accuse Zaria of casting a spell on him, claiming it had caused financial troubles, and mentioned his intention to file for divorce.
Somebody in my wife's family got roots on me. They're praying on my brain. They're praying.
Yo, chat, for real. Do you think that you will go to the extreme because you think somebody put a witchcraft on you? Like, that's crazy. Like, to off somebody? Belief is a strong thing, for real. Like, whatever you believe is reality.
They praying on my downfall.
And they got a house and everything, bro. Like, they was doing pretty alright, yo.
After all that.
Young as fuck, too. They young people, bro. That's crazy, man. R.I.P., man, for real.
Meanwhile, Zario
and chat, like, listen, trigger warning. This shit's gonna be crazy. These videos are gonna be about, like, you know, like crazy shit caught on their final moments by streamers. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got a strong stomach, I mean, I want the views, but I also want to respect that this might be too much for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys don't, you know, it's about to get stupid right now.
She was also live on her own Facebook page, and during her stream, she mentioned someone named Udi, a man Shamarcus was allegedly involved with. She implied that he was bisexual, which prompted Shamarcus.
Oh my God. On her live, she called him gay and named the boyfriend or the smash buddy. Wow. I don't know, man. It could get real ugly if somebody outs your personal life on a live. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with.
Just to hit her and threaten her life. That he was bisexual, which prompted Shamarcus to hit her and threaten her life.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Chad? The things that you would do to tell a person to shut up and they keep talking?
But then...
I'm not saying I would do it, Chad. Don't against me.
Out of nowhere, both of their streams ended abruptly, leaving many fearing the worst. However, once again, Shamarcus went live, this time claiming that Zaria had ended her live stream and run...
Okay, if this...
What? That she ended her live stream? That sounds suspicious.
Off naked, with no idea, claiming that Zaria had ended her live stream and run off naked, with no idea where she might be, when, in reality, he had already killed her.
Oh my God. And he's talking to the live like nothing happened, bro. She's unalived.
Beat her. She said I beat her for 3 hours straight. I can't recall. Now here it is. She done called.
Now I think a guy can't recall. He didn't say no, chat. He didn't say she said I beat her for 3 hours straight. Nah, I would not do that. Hell no. No, he said I don't recall. So he could have done it. He just doesn't really remember. That's crazy.
Police. No, she ran out the high. I can't recall. Now here it is. She done called the police. No, she ran out the high. I really let her go. She ran out the high. He didn't let you go out treatment. Ass naked. Ran to the car. Jumped in the car. I around, left the keys in the car. Went to the police station.
Less than 2 hours later, at around 9:30 p.m., police responded to a domestic disturbance call at the couple's home on the 100 block of 5th Avenue in Twin City. Officers from the Twin City Police Department, the Emmanuel County Sheriff's Office, and Emmanuel County EMS arrived to find Zaria unresponsive in their home. She was pronounced dead at the scene, with investigators later confirming she had been shot. Their 2021 Dodge Challenger was missing from their garage, so authorities issued an alert, and by 11 p.m., deputies located the vehicle in Wayne County, When officers got close to where it was parked, they saw Shamarcus inside. He had turned the gun on himself, ending his life on the spot.
Wow, Chad, that's a crazy situation. That's crazy.
This is the haunting moment. 28-year-old beauty influencer Jennifer Martins was caught on camera, clinging for her life before being swept away by a flood in Brazil. Long before that, Jennifer had built an Instagram following of over 81,000 by sharing fashion, lifestyle content, and glimpses of her life with Lima, her husband of 8 years and partner of 14 years in total. However, on the night of November 24th, 2024,
that's some sad shit, Chad.
Forever. Now, earlier that day, Jennifer posted a now-deleted video on Instagram with the caption, "I'm going to be young again," showing herself listening to music during a night out with her husband. But then, after midnight, a storm brought brutal rainfall, which caused intense flooding.
I mean, well, but what does that mean? Like, he said that she said, wait, I'm sorry, Chad, I gotta go back a little bit. It just started haunting me that he said that. Like, why would he say that?
Once and by sharing fashion, lifestyle content, and glimpses of her life with Lima, her husband of 8 years and partner of 14 years in total. However, on the night of November 24th, 2024,
around the night of November 24th, 2024, which is an odd number,
that smile was tragically lost forever. Now, earlier that day, Jennifer posted a now-deleted video on Instagram with the caption, "I'm going to be young again."
Oh, she posted a video that said that. I'm going to be young again. And that same day she passes away, swept away by a mudslide or flood. That's crazy.
Showing herself listening to music during a night out with her husband. But then, after midnight, a storm brought brutal rainfall, which caused intense flooding across Uberlandia and trapped the couple in their vehicle on a submerged street. Their car was hit by another vehicle, forcing them to get out and attempt to escape the rising waters.
What?
Security footage captured their desperate struggle as they clung to fast-moving water.
Chad, look at how fast that water is going, Chad. The water is literally splashing like about 2 feet off of its high point, and that high point is his thigh. The water is up to the back lights above the bumper, and when it splashes against a non-moving object, it's going as high as 2 feet more on top of whatever 3 feet it is. That's 5 feet. This will drag you down 30 blocks and you will not be able to do shit about it.
Someone nearby tried extending a ladder to help them, but the ladder was too short and the current was too strong.
Oh my
Jennifer
God.
couldn't hold on longer.
Oh my God, look at the car. The car is moving.
She was swept approximately 300 meters away, while Lima managed to survive at around 1:25
What?
a.m. She was found unconscious, and both firefighters and Lima tried to resuscitate her, but at that point, she had died from drowning and multiple traumas, becoming the first confirmed victim of the storm in the area. Later that day, her funeral was held at Bom Pastor Cemetery. While on Instagram stories, Lima shared his heartbreak, writing, "I just wanted her back," before later posting a video thanking supporters and addressing the misinformation surrounding the tragedy. Yet, probably the most heartbreaking part is that her final moments were all caught on camera.
Damn, Chad, that's crazy.
On September 27th, 2024, Irina Glazunova, a 24-year-old Russian influencer from Moscow, tragically...
Whoa, man.
Wow, Chad, that's some shit. To die in a fucking flood swept away. That's brutal, Chad.
Subway passage in
Rest in
Tbilisi,
peace.
Georgia. Well,
R.I.P. to her, bro.
I get it. That might sound weird and maybe even impossible. Tragically died after falling into an underground-year-old Russian influencer from Moscow. Tragically died after falling into an underground subway passage in Tbilisi, Georgia, while filming a selfie video. And I get it. That might sound weird and maybe even impossible to you, but allow me to explain. You see, Glazunova, a graduate from the Russian Academy of National Economy and Public Administration, had traveled to Tbilisi to visit friends. and was enjoying a night out in the city's First Republic Square. However, around 2:30 a.m., she was walking with a friend singing For the Last Time by the Russian boy band Hunger Boys and recording herself on her phone. Caught up in the moment, she skipped across the pavement while looking toward her friend's phone camera, not paying attention to where she was going. And then as soon as she took the phone to record her friend, she tripped backward over a knee-high wall just 30 centimeters tall and fell 5 meters into an underground subway passage. The video showed her happily singing before suddenly screaming as she disappeared headfirst over the edge. Glazunova suffered catastrophic injuries, including multiple fractures, a broken neck, and a skull base fracture. She was rushed to the hospital but died at 9:15 a.m. that morning. Now, while Glazunova was famous online, this incident went viral for a bunch of other reasons. And one of them was the fact that the wall structure she hit was very low, and it didn't even have any protective fencing, making it a serious risk. Secondly, the height was a violation of building norms, leading people to pin her demise.
Whoa, Chad, that's crazy.
Secondly, the height.
Look at that shit, Chad. Look at this, Chad. That doesn't have any fucking railing. Look at it over here. If you can't see it here, because they got a scooter parked in front of it. Look at this side right here. Just look at this. There is no railing, and that's the deepest point. You imagine walking, not knowing, and you walk to that shit? Sure. You could walk to your death. That's crazy. There's actual footage. You're looking at the footage right there of this not having a railing at some point in history.
Height was a violation of building norms, leading people to pin her demise on the table.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit, chat. Are you fucking kidding me? And that's been like that for how long? I would have saw that shit. Just being a resident of the area. Or I would have traveled to that place on vacation and saw that shit with no railing. Bro, I would have recorded that shit. I would have went viral. Viral. Look at this fucking, that's begging for people to fall through that shit. Like, you're supposed to remember that that's a hole in the ground.
Lacey government. Meanwhile, Glazunova's parents traveled to very low, and it didn't even have any protective fencing, making it a serious risk.
Oh, that's how it looks now. Now, this is where she fell, chat, right? We're underneath the 1-up or 7-up, whatever the fuck. Might be 1-up, right?
Low, and it didn't even have any protection.
And then you see this right here. This is the railing that they put now. The new railing that they have installed, chat, is this right here. This shit right here is the new railing. This whole thing is the way it was. This is the way it was because if you look over here, chat,
protective fencing, making it a serious risk.
See, if you look at it here, chat, you can see the edge of where we were looking at earlier. That's the edge right there, chat. You feel me? And this is where she fell, which is technically
very low, and it didn't even have any protective.
You feel me? This is where she fell, chat. Right here. She fell, pow, down there. Like, maybe she came from this direction. Doesn't fucking matter what direction. This should have been here to begin with. Not the opening of a fucking flight of steps, my man. How you gonna do that to a... I could only imagine how long that has been like that. I could only imagine how many people have died in that place. That's like the train station of death or some shit. That's insane, Chad. They built it and nobody thought. I'm sure when they were building it, they had a whole bunch of fucking guardrails and shit, so they don't fall while they're building it. When they were putting these slabs over here, Chad, on the inside, right? How do you think they put them, Chad? You think that they were on top of this sidewalk right here, leaning over and putting the pieces of cement? Or do you think, Chad, that they were down here going up? And when they were building up, do you not think that they had scaffoldings, chat?
Fencing.
And if they had scaffoldings, you don't think that they had guardrails? Look at this man. Even these are too fucking low. These are too fucking low. My people, this is a giant opening in the ground.
For a bunch of other reasons.
That is a giant opening. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, chat. It's literally in the main. There's a whole bunch of restaurants and shit there. This shouldn't be so fucking like here in New York City. In New York City, I'm not trying to brag because I'm from New York City, but in New York City, the fucking guardrails for the train go up to your fucking head, like 5 feet tall. So there's no way you could walk and like fucking walk over a fucking into a flight of steps. You know what I'm saying? This is still too low, and I'm telling you it's too low because you're gonna see a man.
And it didn't even have any protective fencing.
Look at that man right there. You see? You look at that man right there. Look, there's a woman right there. There's a man right here. Both of them are standing right there looking down. That man, half of his upper body is, this is like about 3 feet to 4 feet. This right here, I could almost guarantee you it's not 4 feet though. It's like about 3. And that's crazy. They should have just made the shit up to the height of his neck. Those trees, you want to put those trees, put them on top of that shit. Put them 6 feet tall. So that way when people walk into that train station, they don't have the fear that somebody's going to come running or riding a motorcycle or some shit and go into and fall on top of them and kill them.
Risk. Secondly, the height was a violation of building norms, leading people to pin her demise on.
Look, that's how it looked.
While Glazanova's parents traveled to Georgia to bring her body home, and her funeral was held at Moscow's Vagankovsky Cemetery.
That's just insane.
On November 18th, 2024, 24-year-old Amanda dos Santos Barbosa was filming a selfie video while riding in a moving car when she suddenly fell out and was struck by another vehicle.
Oh, God.
For context, Amanda was born and raised in João Pessoa. She made her living doing eyelash extensions and had built up a following online thanks to her fun, high-energy posts that reflected her bright and lively personality. However, that night, Amanda was heading home from a party with 3 friends in the Bancarios neighborhood. The group had been drinking heavily, something confirmed by both police and her friend, Thaisa Figueiredo.
We have got to the point.
Thaisa Figueiredo. Where are these people from, man? Are they like from like South America or some shit?
White car they were in. Thaisa,
they might be European,
admitted she was far too drunk to drive, so she handed the wheel over to a male friend who, according to her, was sober. There are even clips from moments before the tragedy, showing the group laughing, dancing, and clearly having a great time. Amanda, though, had a reputation for doing wild and risky things when she was in the mood for fun.
See, you can't be that person, chat. Sometimes you can't be the wild one, chat. The wild one sometimes doesn't make it to be old and gray. Chat, sometimes the wild one's the one that goes out young.
So around 12:16 a.m., she was standing in the car's sunroof, wearing heels and recording herself, while 2 of her friends leaned out of the roof beside her. At one point, Amanda climbed onto the rear window frame, or possibly even the roof. Security camera footage later showed her sitting on the side window when she suddenly lost her balance and tumbled out of the moving car, hitting her head hard on the pavement. A white car driving alongside them managed to brake and pull over.
Oh,
that's car with white car tumbled out of the moving car, sitting on, or possibly even the roof. Security camera footage later showed her sitting on the side window when she suddenly lost her balance and tumbled out of the moving car, hitting her head hard on the pavement. A white car driving alongside them managed to brake and pull over, but a black car, which had been waiting at a nearby intersection, suddenly sped up and ran over Amanda as she lay motionless on the road. Emergency responders rushed her to the emergency and trauma hospital in João Pessoa, but her injuries were too severe. She died shortly after arriving. A forensic report from the Instituto de Pericia Científica confirmed that the cause of death was hemorrhagic shock from chest trauma. However, since she was quickly taken away from the scene, investigators couldn't determine with certainty whether the fatal injuries came from the fall itself or from being hit by the car, as no forensic analysis was done.
I think I could say that it was by the car. Because when she fell down, she could have hurt herself. I'm saying not die. Fall from a moving car. You're not gonna die. You're gonna hurt yourself. But then she got ran over by that black car. I don't think there's no coming back from that.
On site. One of her friends, Thaisa, also told police that the music in the car had been blasting so loudly that they didn't realize immediately that Amanda had fallen.
Oh my God, that's so sad, bro.
Even though people outside were shouting. And because of this, authorities have said that charges related to causing a homicide could be considered against her friends.
What? They're gonna be charged with homicide?
But so far, no arrests have been made. It's one thing for a TikToker to be targeted and killed, but it's on an entirely different level of shocking when it happens live on TikTok.
That's crazy, Chad.
Patay matapos barilin habang naka-livestream ang isang babaeng social media influencer sa Mexico. 23-year-old Valeria Marquez was shot dead on camera at her salon in western Mexico.
May 13th, 2025,
Mexico,
the internet was
over there. They be cartels and situations. They be getting sticky. They getting messy. It's crazy. I got no opinions about any of it.
Was left stunned after a popular Mexican TikToker named Valeria Marquez was killed during a live stream. She was simply a beauty influencer from Guadalajara with nearly 200,000 followers across TikTok and Instagram. Valeria built her following by posting makeup tutorials, fashion content, and glimpses into her daily life. Beyond social media, she also owned a beauty salon called Blossom the Beauty Lounge in Zapopan, a city in the state of Jalisco. Her rise began in 2021 when she won a local beauty pageant called Miss Rostro.
Wow, she won a beauty pageant? She was destined to be like in the limelight.
A victory that helped launch her into the online spotlight. But that promising career was cut short in the most horrific way imaginable.
I got Lydia outside. We're going to do some recording while I finish up my yard work and see if the new auto-tune vocal.
On the day of her tragic death, Valeria was live streaming from inside her salon. She sat at a table, holding a pink stuffed pig toy, chatting casually with her followers. Earlier that same day, someone had come by the salon.
I got so many things to say that I'm not going to make no comments about this particular part of the segment. I don't get involved in anything that, you know what I'm saying? It just be political without you knowing.
On with an expensive gift for her. But since she wasn't there at the time, the person insisted on delivering it directly to her. What made the situation more unsettling was that the gift giver was wearing a mask. And when Valeria was told about this, it left her shaken. During her live stream, she even admitted to her viewers that the whole situation had left her feeling uneasy.
Wait, because I understand Spanish, Chad. Let me see what she's saying. Hold up.
Easy.
Costoso. Y aparte, en una hora regreso. ¿Y en qué venía? ¿En moto? Me iban a levantar. Okay.
Then, around 6:30 p.m., a man pulled up on a motorcycle and walked into the salon. He asked her, "Hi, are you Valeria?" She answered, "Yes." Right after that, she muted her live stream. And just seconds later, she was shot in the chest and head. She collapsed in her chair, and blood was visible on the desk in front of her. The live stream kept rolling until another woman came into view and ended the broadcast. When police and paramedics arrived, it was already too late. Valeria was dead. Authorities in Jalisco are treating her death as a femicide, meaning they believe she was targeted because she was a woman. Investigators suspect the killing was personal, and some local outlets reported that Valeria had once dated a man tied to the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, one of the most violent criminal groups in the region.
What I'm saying?
Mexican media even circulated messages where Valeria...
Do you see what I'm saying, Chad? And that's why I have no opinion about... Now, I don't even got a joke for any of it. You know what I'm saying? If you understand the culture, you know the situation. No opinions.
Expressed fear of this ex-boyfriend and warned that if anything happened to her, he would be responsible. This
Oh
Mexican
my
Haitian
God.
cartel, one of the most violent criminal groups in the region. Mexican media even circulated messages where Valeria expressed fear of this ex-boyfriend and warned that if anything happened to her, he would be responsible. Still, prosecutors maintain that there's currently no solid evidence connecting the cartel to her murder. So for now,
Of course, there's no evidence. There's not going to be any evidence. Even if there were any evidence, there still will not be any evidence against any of them. Believe you me, you don't want to find evidence. If you find it, you want to just be like, destroy it.
Investigators are looking into everyone close to her, friends, family, and even the mysterious woman who rushed in to end that live stream. Witnesses reported seeing two men on a motorcycle at the salon during the attack, and investigators believe they may have been hired hitmen. Strangely, just hours before Valeria's murder, a former congressman was shot dead in the same general area. Police haven't confirmed whether the two cases are connected, but they haven't ruled out the possibilities either. And since this case is still relatively recent, investigations remain ongoing as authorities continue gathering evidence. Meanwhile, Valeria's TikTok account was taken down shortly after the incident.
Mumbai-based social media influencer Anvi Kamdar lost her
Mumbai
life at
social
Kumbhe
media.
waterfalls on 16th of July.
Anvi Kamdar was a social media influencer, and she had gone to the mountains to Raigad to make this reel. And there you see those pictures of a smiling face. Such a tragedy.
Anvi came from Mumbai's Mooland area and had an impressive professional background. She spent 5 years at Deloitte, India, where she specialized in company valuation, risk advisory, and process development. But eventually, she decided to take a different path in life, stepping away from the corporate world to dive full-time into content creation.
Wow, that's dope. Get that bag.
Unfortunately, that decision would lead to her death. Under her
What?
Instagram handle at the Glocal Journal, Anvi built a loyal following by sharing content centered around monsoon destinations,
How the fuck does that lead to death?
luxury travel, unique experiences, detailed travel itineraries, and lifestyle tips. However, on July 16th, 2024, Anvi traveled to Kumbhe Waterfall, located about 80 miles from Mumbai, for a monsoon getaway with friends. 3 of them were from Mumbai, and 3 had come from Delhi. But around 10 a.m., while recording a video on a narrow ridge,
Oh my God. This is why I do not go rock climbing or none of that stupid shit, chat. I have nothing to prove to anybody that I could scale a wall. I just don't see when in my life that shit is going to be important. I don't see the moment in my life where rock climbing is going to be essential. Where I'm going to leave my house and I'm going to be like, I'm going to make sure I bring some chalk and a couple of ropes with some spikes and hooks and a little hammer and some cleats, just in case.
popular with influencers for its scenic views.
Scenic views, bro. Buy a drone. What the fuck?
Video on a narrow ridge popular with influencers for its scenic views. Anvi stepped onto a slippery rock, lost her balance, and fell nearly 300 to 350 feet into the gorge below. Her friends immediately rushed for help, contacting the Mangaon police and alerting nearby locals. Soon, a massive rescue operation began, involving the Coast Guard, the Kolad Rescue Team, the Maharashtra State Electricity Board, and the Sayadri Wildlife Conservation Society. But despite all that manpower, rescuing her was difficult. Anvi was badly injured, and the heavy rain made it impossible to reach her directly. Rescuers then decided to use a vertical pulley system. And honestly, the operation took nearly 6 hours, but eventually, Anvi was pulled out. She was rushed to Mangaon Taluka Government Hospital, where she initially regained consciousness and was placed on a ventilator. Yet, despite every effort to save her, she passed away later that afternoon from multiple fractures and severe injuries.
Wow.
Her body was returned to her family, and her final rites were performed in Mumbai the following day, July 17th. Still, what makes her story even more heartbreaking is the timing. Because just one day before her death, Anvi had uploaded what would have become her final Instagram video, a guide to her top 5 affordable and lesser-known monsoon destinations in India. And unfortunately, that video would capture her final moments alive.
Hoy asesinaron a otro influencer mientras transmitía en vivo.
El joven que hizo denuncias sobre nexos de la banda criminal del Tren de Aragua con funcionarios estatales había recibido amenazas.
This is the moment 25-year-old Venezuelan influencer Gabriel Jesus Sarmiento, known for his fearless and outspoken videos, was brutally killed while live on TikTok. Before this, Gabriel often spoke out against dangerous criminal gangs like Tren de Aragua and Tren del Llano. He wasn't afraid to accuse certain police officers of working hand-in-hand with these groups. He lived in Maracay, a city in the Aragua region of Venezuela. And online he went by the username Unleaks, where he had over 100,000 followers on TikTok. He chose to use his background as a trained programmer and cybersecurity analyst to talk about real issues: crime, corruption, and injustice. But that wasn't all. Several times, Gabriel claimed he was harassed and threatened by both gang members and corrupt officials. He even said he had been kidnapped once by a police unit known as Dayet. And Gabriel didn't stick to vague accusations. He named names and openly called out well-known gang leaders, including...
You need to meet surging...
That's crazy. Venezuela, it's corrupt over there, bro. That shit's a third world country. Niggas will come for you. Yeah, they will. No cap.
Hector Rustenford Guerrero, also known as Niño, didn't stick to vague accusations. He named names and openly called out well-known gang leaders, including Hector Rustenford Guerrero, also known as Niño Guerrero, one of Venezuela's most wanted criminals.
Oh, wow.
In his videos, Gabriel tagged high-ranking officials like the Minister of the Interior, Diosdado Cabello, and Aragua's governor, Joana Sanchez, hoping to get their attention and spark change. But speaking out like that came with consequences, serious ones. He made enemies, and powerful ones at that. At one point, he was even framed by 2 of his former partners who accused him of harassment and threats, which led to his brief detention in Aragua. Still, Gabriel refused to back down. He kept posting, he kept talking, until his enemies had had enough, and they decided it was time to silence him for good. On the night of June 22nd, 2025, sometime between 9 and 10 p.m., Gabriel started a TikTok live stream from his home in El Piñonal, Maracay. He was doing what he always did, exposing the corruption and violence around him.
Cancelbero. If you know about the Spanish rapper named Cancelbero, that's where he's from, Maracay.
But something went horribly wrong. In the background, a woman, later confirmed to be Gabriel's mother, was heard screaming. Suddenly, Gabriel began shouting his address out loud, urgently calling for Sabine, Venezuela's intelligence agency, to come save him. Moments later, loud bangs rang out as armed men forced their way into his home, breaking through a hole they'd made in the wall. The camera captured 2 of them with their faces fully visible before the live stream cut off. By the time police arrived...
Bro, you imagine that shit? They break through the wall, chat? You are not safe in your house. They will break through your house's wall. Whoa.
Gabriel had been shot at least 9 times, killing him instantly. His mother had also been shot in the stomach, but after an emergency surgery, she survived. By the next day, June 23rd, the horrifying live stream had already spread across social media. Venezuela's Attorney General Tarek William Saab announced that an official investigation was underway and that the case had been assigned to the 69th Prosecutor's Office. It handles organized crime. Authorities promised justice, vowing to find those responsible. But so far, progress has been slow. A few suspects have been arrested, but no one has been formally charged. And now many fear this may end up being just another tragic case that slips through the cracks. But for now, all anyone can do is just wait and see.
That's definitely gonna slip through the cracks. You think are you crazy? Didn't you see what they did to him?
See.
Matthew Yeomans and Stacey Turow loved adventure and documented their off-road exploits on their popular YouTube channel, Toyota World Runners. On Thursday, August 7th, the engaged couple from Nanaimo were off-roading in the Kootenays when their vehicle rolled down a steep slope.
August 7th, 2025, Stacey Turow and Matthew Yeomans, a Canadian influencer couple best known for their YouTube channel, Toyota World Runners, tragically died in an off-roading accident in British Columbia's West Kootenay region. The couple, originally from Nanaimo, British Columbia, began their journey as content creators in February 2020, and then over time they built a dedicated following of more than 200,000 YouTube subscribers and 74,000 Instagram followers by documenting their off-road adventures and vehicle modifications, including their ambitious plan to drive the Pan-American Highway. Their travels spanned across North and South America, where they showcase their expertise in retrofitting Land Cruisers and RVs.
I want to ride the Pan American
One of their
Highway.
standout projects was the construction of the first Land Cruiser Chinook, completed in just 100 days. However, their final
Truth or dare? Truth. I just ate mood with my dad, so he gave
Instagram post shared on July 31st, 2025, just 6 days before.
Bro, that was the other days. That was just the other days. July 20th.
Instagram post shared on July 31st.
July 31st, 2025, chat? Literally. Literally. That's crazy.
2025, just 6 days before the accident, showed them enjoying summer on Vancouver Island.
R.I.P., yo.
They expressed joy at experiencing the seasons again after years of continuous travel.
I love all the views we keep getting to the ocean while we're on it. Whereas like the places that I go in Washington,
Yo, that's the guy, yo. Everybody, R.I.P. that man right there. Yo,
that's tougher to find.
And then on August 7th, 2025, while navigating a remote forestry road near Trout Lake in the Purcell Mountains, the couple's heavily modified off-road vehicle lost control on rough terrain, causing the vehicle to roll multiple times down a steep 656-foot boulder field, a rare section of the trail without trees to stop its descent. Another vehicle traveling with them quickly alerted authorities, bringing rescuers assisted by a helicopter and ground teams using ropes due to the dangerous terrain to eventually reach the crash site. Yeomans had been ejected from the vehicle and was found without vital signs, suggesting he died on impact. Turow, still inside the vehicle, was conscious but severely disoriented with a traumatic head injury. She was airlifted to a hospital but succumbed to her injuries later that night, and it is also unclear whether the couple was filming at the time. The news of their death was shared through Turow's mother, Colleen, who publicly announced the tragedy on Facebook. And though they aren't here with us no more, Stacey and Matthew's legacy continues through their Toyota World Runners community and YouTube channel, which is still active to this day.
Tanner Martin has been laid to rest.
Influencer Tanner Martin announcing his own death on Instagram Wednesday,
What?
about a week after entering hospice, and just 41 days after he and his wife Shay welcomed their first child.
I was shocked. Like, I knew something was wrong, but I did not think it was going to be cancer.
Now we've seen influencers kill themselves and others get killed. But what happens when an influencer predicts their own death? On June 25th, 2025, Tanner Martin, a 30-year-old influencer from Utah, passed away from stage 4 colon cancer, just 41 days after the birth of his daughter, Amy Lou. For context, Martin's health struggles began in November 2020 when, at just 25 years old, he noticed blood in his stool. Because of his young age, doctors initially dismissed it, but as his symptoms persisted, fatigue, weight loss, and other warning signs, a colonoscopy finally revealed colon cancer. Martin began documenting his battle on Instagram and TikTok, gradually building a supportive online community. By June 2021, he had completed chemotherapy and proudly rang the bell to mark the milestone. However, that victory was short-lived because in November 2021, the cancer returned, and even worse, in February 2023, doctors told him the disease was incurable, estimating he had just 2 to 5 years left to live. Now, despite undergoing more than 50 rounds of chemotherapy, radiation treatments, and 6 major surgeries, Martin and his wife, Shay, chose to fill their remaining time together with joy. They checked off bucket list adventures, traveling to Ireland, Disney World,
I
Mexico,
told you guys this
and
shit might
Italy,
be some
and
crazy
even met
shit,
Star
chat.
Wars legend Mark Hamill. In
Mark
November
Hamill,
2024, they shared
Luke
even more
Skywalker.
emotional news. Shay was pregnant after a successful round of IVF. The decision carried both grief and hope, knowing Tanner's prognosis. And so before Amy Lou's birth, Martin and Shay worked with artist Amber Eldridge to create a special family portrait. The painting showed Tanner as an angel dad and husband, smiling alongside Shay while both held Amy Lou swaddled in pink. However, less than 24 hours after that, a artist delivered that painting. Tanner was dead. Shay then went on to post to their Instagram a pre-recorded video Tanner had made to announce his own passing.
You guys, life was awesome. I really enjoyed it while I was here. Hopefully, I believe there's something after this, and I'm excited to...
Booking a spa treatment.
That's creepy, chat. That's creepy that he's saying all those things.
This time, totally different.
Thanks. To meet those people, and hopefully we're hanging out now and making fun of all you nerds.
In it, he reflected on what he called his heck of a life and shared his excitement about what awaited him in the afterlife. And in the aftermath of his passing, supporters rallied around Shay and Amy Lou. A GoFundMe raised more than $700,000 to cover immediate expenses and secure Amy Lou's future needs, including childcare and education. Tributes also flooded social media, with many honoring Tanner, not just for his courage, but for his willingness to be vulnerable and openly share a journey that, while leading to his death, was filled with so much life.
Wow.
People in Southern California and all around the world.
That's heavy. Whoa, chat. That was like a roller coaster of emotions. No disrespect to him and his family, but that was heavy.
World are rallying to support an LA firefighter after his wife died delivering their first child.
Haley Okula, a well-known nurse, died from rare complications during childbirth.
March 29th, 2025, Haley Okula, a 33-year-old emergency room nurse and social media influencer known as Nurse Haley, tragically lost her life from childbirth complications shortly after delivering her first child. What exactly happened?
That's a great
first
question.
things first, Haley wasn't just any nurse on TikTok or Instagram. She had built a following of nearly 1 million people by being open, real, and vulnerable about her life. Her journey began back in 2019 when she launched the RN New Grads program, a resource designed to help fresh nursing graduates find their footing. And then over the years, her content blended her professional life in the ER with her personal battle to start a family. But honestly, that battle wasn't easy, because for almost 2 years, Haley and her husband, Matthew, a Los Angeles firefighter, faced the painful reality of infertility as they both carried the same genetic disease, which meant they had to go through IVF with a specialized probe. However, in September 2024, their persistence finally paid off as Haley announced her pregnancy to her followers. She shared every aspect of her pregnancy journey, the emotional toll, the physical exhaustion, the hope, and finally, the joy when their very first embryo transfer worked. Fast forward to late March 2025, after 3 exhausting days of labor at Orange Coast Medical Center in Fountain Valley, California, Haley finally delivered her son through a C-section, and at first it felt like the perfect ending to a long journey. She was smiling, joking with Matthew about it.
I'm not trying to laugh, chat, but I'm just saying the scenes that they picked be like obvious movies that we've seen before. So it throws me off of the story, but I'm saying whatever, we watch
How
this.
big their
We
baby
watch this.
was, and everything seemed fine, but that moment of joy didn't
You
last.
could have done some AI
According to
shit, if
Matthew,
anything.
things changed the second he stepped out of the ward, because when he returned, Haley's condition had taken a sudden turn. A doctor told him her oxygen levels had dropped, and within a minute, she went into cardiac arrest. Haley had suffered from what's known as an amniotic fluid embolism, or AFE. It's extremely rare, occurring in only about 1 in every 40,000 deliveries in the US, and nearly impossible to predict. In cases like this, amniotic fluid enters the mother's bloodstream, triggering a severe reaction that can cause cardiac arrest, massive bleeding, and brain damage from lack of oxygen. There are no warning signs, no known risk factors, and no way to prevent it.
What the fuck? There's no warning signs, no way to know, no way to prevent it, and no way, like, so then how the fuck, like, you just gotta be the lucky one that doesn't get that shit?
The mortality rate ranges anywhere from 10% to as high no of oxygen. Can cause this amniotic fluid enters and nearly impossible to predict. In cases like this, amniotic fluid is extremely rare, occurring in only about fluid embolism, or AFE. Haley had suffered from what's known as an amniotic fluid embolism.
Sorry, Chad, that's all I was looking for, the name of what she died of.
Or AFE.
AFE.
It's extremely rare, occurring in only about 1 in every 40,000 deliveries in the U.S., and nearly impossible to predict. In cases like this, amniotic fluid enters the mother's bloodstream, triggering a severe reaction that can cause cardiac arrest, massive bleeding, and brain damage from lack of oxygen. There are no warning signs, no known risk factors, and no way to prevent it. The mortality rate ranges anywhere from 10% to as high as 90%. So despite the doctor's desperate efforts, Haley could not be saved. April 1st, 2025, Matthew broke the devastating news through Haley's Instagram account. He wrote about her strength, her love, and how much being a mom meant to her. Then, the nursing community, the Los Angeles Fire Department, and her online followers all came together to support her family by funding a GoFundMe with over $292 for funeral costs and her son's future. Now Matthew faces life as a single father, but he's made a promise to raise awareness about AFE so fewer families have to go through what he did, and to raise their son, Crew, in a way that will always make Haley proud.
That's crazy. Well, I got another one right here for you guys. This one is 15 times the streamers, the chat warned streamers of something on a live chat. Like, literally, the person didn't even notice it, and the chat is telling them about it. So we're gonna watch that right now. You know what I mean?
From viewers warning streamers about from viewers warning streamers about creeps.
You know, there's somebody watching you on the back.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, when he looked back, the dude just ducked back in. Yo, that's fucking crazy. You imagine you in the middle of the woods like this, chat, and somebody's fucking following you? What the fuck do you do? Yo, first of all, you should have a gun. If you're in a place like this, you should have a gun.
Where?
Chat, that is mad creepy. Look at the dude right there. Oh, he caught him.
To this streamer getting saved by his chat from getting banned.
Wow.
You said titties incoming? All right, cool. Thanks for the shout, bro. Hold on. Let me skip this section.
We here?
Hold on.
Wait.
Oh,
What happened?
yo, hey, shout out to the chat, bro.
These are 15 times streamers chat warned them on live. Let's start with the time the streamer got saved by his chat from an abductor.
Appreciate you, brother.
Oh, cool.
My phone close to people. I get like free money.
No, I'll give you money, man. What do you want? How much you want?
I already got 100, so I'll get another 100.
Dude, let's go to the bank. Come on.
Wanna go to the bank right now?
Come on. I'll take you my Porsche. Come on. No, we'll go to the bank, man. I'll take money out right now.
We're going to the bank.
Come on.
Right now.
Come on, bro.
Come on, we up. Nigga like an undercover cop, bro.
No, I'm not in undercover. Come on.
The hell you about to do?
No, we're going. Oh, you're in the back. This ain't no Uber, bro. Passenger, come on. I need a ticket, bro.
Oh, we out. Let's go. Come on, we out. I'm gonna get in the back. I'm staying in the back with the window down. You got safety?
Are you recording or something?
I'm recording everything.
What for?
What the? What you mean what for?
Why are you recording?
Because we got 5,000 people in this.
No way.
Yeah, they saying I'm finna get right now, so we finna see.
That ain't live.
It's live.
Nothing, bro. I gotta pay this.
Nah, you found out I was on live. Now you don't.
No.
Nah,
I'm a YouTuber.
Nah, nigga found out I was on live. He don't wanna.
I'm a YouTuber.
Nah, hell no. Nigga.
You imagine that, Chad? Somebody run up on you and then they talking about they a YouTuber? Like, nah, Chad, you crazy. You crazy.
Nah, you found out I was on live. I'm an Instagram. I'm seeing it.
Moving on to the time.
Nah,
And you could tell to the point where he notices that he got caught doing something he's not supposed to. When he goes, yo, you recording me? Right here.
Live. Hey. Yeah. Because. What
You
for?
see? See? Right there. He's like, what for? He's like, are you recording or something? Yeah. I don't know you, my brother.
I'm recording everything. What for? What the? What you mean what for? Why are you recording? Because. We got 5,000 people in the. No way. Yeah, they think they saying I'm finna get right now, so we finna see. That ain't live. It's live.
He told him to his face, too.
Nothing, but I gotta pay this.
Nah, you found out I was on live. Now you don't.
No.
Nah,
I'm a YouTuber.
Nah, nigga found out I was on live.
Look, right there. That's the face of a man who is shocked. He's caught on video.
He don't wanna.
You're a creep.
I'm a YouTuber.
Nah. Hell no, nigga. Nah, you found out I was on live. I'm a YouTuber. I'm seeing it.
Moving on to the time this creep got exposed by viewers for taking pictures of this streamer and his friends.
Hold on. Someone is taking pictures of us outside the window.
What?
Check the subreddit.
No way. Where?
Can someone link us?
Link us
Who's
a
taking
picture
pictures?
and we'll confirm.
Yo, that is creepy. That you checking on Reddit and there's a subreddit with pictures of you in your living room. Ah, that's super. Yo, I will move the next week. The next week, I'm packed, ready to go.
That guy. There's a link us. Check. Hold on. Someone is taking pictures of us outside the window. Check the subreddit.
Wow, that's super creepy.
Can someone link us?
Link us
Who's
a
taking
picture
pictures?
and we'll confirm.
It's that guy.
There's a dude.
See him. It's him.
Oh, wow.
Hiding.
Wait, what?
There's a guy in the balcony. Where?
I see him.
To the
You
left?
see him. He's in his phone.
Yeah, he's taking pictures
that
of
guy.
us.
Somebody
Yeah.
check the subreddit right now.
Yeah. Go there.
Somebody, what is he doing?
We're being stalked.
I'm weak how your man sounds excited about it. He's like, we're being stalked. No, motherfucker, you probably don't even live there, and that's why you don't care.
What is he doing?
We're being stalked.
That's scary.
He left because we noticed him.
We all got up at the same time.
What is he doing?
Running?
It's too weird.
That's so creepy.
I feel like
Linked us.
It's right there.
I got it.
All right.
What is
right
here?
The autism nest.
What? The autism
This
nest?
dude's taking pictures of us.
What?
What the? There's me.
Hold on.
We have got to the
my
point where
God, that is creepy, chat. Somebody sending you pictures of you in your
But the
crib.
viewers of this female streamer gave her advice on her live stream as she got into a tricky situation.
okay, Ryan, I really need to go. I'm sorry, I'm gonna walk that way. If you walk that way, it's chill. We're chilling. What are you doing?
I'm following orders.
What orders?
You don't hear the other side?
The other side?
Yeah, no.
I don't hear the other side. I can't get. I haven't.
Moving on to the time this streamer
That's
ignored his
creepy.
viewers'
No.
warning until he later realized he should have paid more attention.
You know there's somebody watching you on the back? Where?
You just keep rocking.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Check out the moment when this streamer realized this old man who was with her was a freak after reading messages from chat.
Hello, sir. İyi bayramlar. İyi bayramlar. İyi bayramlar. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, sir. Shall we go? Yes, it's a green light. Okay. Bye. Bye. Okay. Excuse. Where are you going, sir? Ah, teşekkürler. Oh no, it's a. Huh? Shikishi. Oh. English. No, tech. English. English. What? What is this hand sign, sir? English?
What is he trying to do? Like, does he think she's a prostitute or something? I don't know. What is he thinking? What is the old man thinking? The old man is wilding.
Whoosh. What was that hand? He's doing some weird hand, guys. Guys, help. He's doing some weird hand. Guys.
Oh my God.
Chai. Ah.
Oh my God. Weirdo.
It's a red light. I want to leave. Oh, sir. Don't touch my... Please, sir. Sir. Sir. Okay, sir. Sir. Okay. Okay. Okay, bye. Haha, bye. What the... Holy... You touched my... Oh.
Moving on to the time this lady poured someone else's water inside the
That's
water of
crazy.
this streamer when he was away. But when he came back, his chat told him what had happened and saved him.
Ew. Why would she pour just random water into your cup? The chick is crazy, bro. No, she should be fired. That is a health hazard.
Next is this streamer who got saved by chat from getting banned.
Wow. And heading is my dude. Everything that vegetarian food, but needs to be. You're at 200%.
You said incoming? All right, cool. Thanks for the shout, bro. Hold on. Let me skip this section.
Here?
Hold on.
Wait.
Oh,
What happened?
yo! Hey, shout out to the chat, bro. I saw them right after. Right after I paused it, bro. Oh my God.
That's crazy, Chad. You imagine he would have not been able to pause it fast enough? Them titties would have got him banned.
Oh,
And he was about to hit his sub goal.
oh, the chat saved me, bro. There's this episode.
Or how do they know they were there, and why are they?
Somebody, this is an old episode. Somebody seen that.
It was only there for like one.
They went to a show somewhere. Are you watching the stream?
No. But why are they? Let me go.
Let's not forget the viral moment when this female streamer got surrounded by a group of guys on the street. And if not for listening to her chat, things might have gone sideways.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm live streaming.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder.
That's crazy. Niggas go ham.
Yeah, TikTok.
Let me put it. I got you.
Oh, no, it's fine.
No,
No, it's fine. Yeah, that's me. I have like.
But how many people watching you right now?
It's just my grandma and my uncle.
No people watching.
No.
They watch you. When it's too many views.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just my uncle.
Tell them you with the Africans.
I'm with the Africans. Am I valid?
You valid. And you like chocolate. Tell them you like chocolate too.
Oh, dude.
Okay, do you guys want to shout them something out?
We don't want to be show.
Oh.
You don't like chocolate, but you want to put us in your group.
No, I love all flavors. I love all flavors.
But chocolate the best. You know that.
Yeah. That's
right?
what they say.
You never tried chocolate? Once you go black, you never go back.
Okay, guys. Bye. Yeah,
Yo, that's crazy.
Next on the list is the streamer who got alerted by her chat.
You gotta
that she was
have a
being
tough
stalked.
stomach.
Obviously, she wouldn't take that lightly, so she decided to file a restraining order.
I feel like I should do a reveal like when I get it and make a video.
Yeah,
or like,
oh my god.
he liked you. Who did?
I swear somebody, no, I swear, like somebody just walked past your window.
Wait, somebody clipped that. I didn't see it. There's a president in your yard? Huh?
That's true, Chad. Like, how the fuck somebody's walking in your yard? Like, somebody's just walked past that fucking window. That's crazy. Oh, shit.
Moving
Chad, that was scary. What the fuck?
on. Here's the moment this streamer got saved from a potential accident by a viewer.
Scissors are still under the mattress, but 2.10 IQ.
Oh, where? Caesar? No. Oh, really? Where? Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, thank you for reminding me. Oh, you saved me. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, but no. Hey, thank you. Oh, really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You really saved me.
Check out this other time when a streamer almost blew his house up until he got saved by his chat.
Oh my god.
No, I can't microwave this. Will my oven catch on fire?
Oh yeah, my hair long, isn't it? Ooh. Hold up.
Oh, hell no.
What, like 22?
Oh, he's wilding.
Don't microwave it.
You should not microwave that material.
Okay, whatever. Put it in the air fryer.
Oh, hell.
Yo, that's a crazy idea. Actually.
Next is the time the streamer got saved from paying a hefty fine.
Ashley, we gotta keep moving.
Hey guys, it's a plastic cup. That's an open container. That's $2,500.
Wait, for real? Oh my gosh.
Yo,
You can go on our
are you almost done with? Oh, I can?
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say, if you want to chug that really quick.
Guys, you wouldn't let me show me his man.
Would you do me a favor, sweetie? Go in my restaurant and ask the bartender Tone for a cup.
Tone?
He's gonna give it to you. Yeah.
You are the savior of my existence, my man.
Anything you drink, just get it in a cup.
We found out about him already.
All right. Thank
He said you get fined $2,500 for open container. Sheesh, that's a hoopty.
you, my dude. Cups are free.
That's a whole car right
Following
there.
up is the moment this Twitch streamer got followed and harassed by a drunk old man until he was told what to do by viewers.
Don't raise dragons right up.
Who is that, Ray? That look like Ray. I'm not trying to be like all Asians look the same, but I'm saying Ray is one of the most popular streamers ever.
He's following? Let him follow me.
Oh,
안녕하세요.
wow.
저 시크해요. 혼내지 마세요.
Bro just put his arm around him. Like, what type of sunning you type of shit is that, bro? Hell no. No, you gotta say something.
소장 무려 3명. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna call
gotta
the police, okay?
Yeah, you got to, bro.
Moving on
That
to
shit
when the
got out of
streamer got
control real
notified of
fast.
not eating something that may violate his lifestyle.
Chat warning my guests.
It's best to say you're vegetarian. Don't eat anything she cooks.
They said that if you could.
Oh, you heard that? The chat straight snitched her out. They said, yo, if you're vegetarian, do not eat anything that she cooks.
It's best to say you're vegetarian. Don't eat anything she cooks.
Because they said that if you could, we're gonna.
They're always joking.
No, you're not. No joking.
They always joke. It's not random ingredients, Chad. I invented it.
Up next is the time a streamer got falsely accused of doing something horrible until he decided to listen to his chat and do this.
Oh, wow.
Who the hell is that guy recording?
Predator, he's doing the stuff to the ladies on the path. Help me. Throw the arrest or whatever. Predator.
Weirdo.
Leave me alone.
Run, buddy.
Leave me alone.
I'm not. I'm cops.
Go
on the way.
away, loser.
Cops on the way. Whoever you're talking to,
Freak.
AI, whatever it is, they're gonna scan your phone.
Ash this.
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you.
Leave me alone.
Cops on the way, buddy.
Stop following me.
I'm following you, mate.
Donald Trump says, go away. No way.
I would put one.
Following up is the time Twitch chat saved a cat's life.
Sorry, to be honest.
Oh my God, look at that cat, chat. Look at that cat inside the refrigerator.
Sorry.
Those guys are horrible pet owners. Horrible. I've never forgot my dog in the refrigerator ever in my life.
Still on the topic of cats, here is another time chat exposed that a cat was locked up.
Save the cat. The cat's in the closet. Oh my god.
Loki
Wow, yo, these people shouldn't have pets.
in the closet.
No, I'm sorry. That's not.
Thank you, John.
That's not even funny to me at all. Like, there's nothing funny about that.
That's a good thing somebody's reading the chat.
Save the cat.
They're paying more attention to the chat than the actual fucking cat. That's crazy. Yeah, out of control. What it do, Maya? Dime a ver, what it do? You already know here watching this shit. You already know it's crazy.
Save the cat, guys. There's a clip.
Moving on to the time this streamer ignored a viewer's warning, only to regret it seconds later.
You were too close to the window, you psycho. No, I'm not. It's fine. Okay, you were right. I was definitely too close.
With the help of Zero.
Yeah, no, that was not entertaining to me. Oh, Chad, we got one more video, and then we got the caviar.
Car, but he got saved by chat eventually.
Stop watching so closely. Are you kidding me? Did I leave my glasses under the hood? Did I? Yeah, I did, dude. You guys watch too closely, man.
That's chat for you. Chat, that's chat for you, right?
Okay, the light's still on. You guys are sick. Yeah.
Moving on to the time streamer Just Keth had an unexpectedly chaotic and unsettling day when a drunk tourist began harassing her and attempted to attack. It was clear the man wasn't alone, but her response only seemed to escalate the situation.
I'm streaming. And then you know what you do? You do this. Let me take or something. Let's go kick him. Like, you want?
He tweaking.
Yeah, disgusting. Disgusting. Okay, first of all, what kind of ego you have? Okay, he coming. Where is he coming? Okay, what's that?
Huh? You start annoying.
What?
I tried to relax.
No, but what are you doing?
I try to relax. So shut up.
Okay, I'm gonna tell stuff. You got idiot.
Huh?
What? What? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna call the police if you do this. Okay, the guy is not normal, chat. This is not normal. Okay, This is not normal. This is weird.
That is weird.
And when she went to consult the hotel receptionist, the man followed her inside and confronted her. Clearly upset by her live streaming and being filmed, he didn't approach the situation calmly. Instead, things quickly escalated.
And you run around like
It's none of your business. Mister.
Go!
Go what?
I pay a lot.
Yeah.
I paid $38,000.
So what?
Yeah.
So you're drinking on the beach?
Yeah. I sit to relax.
It's nothing to do
And
with
you
you.
go around like.
It's nothing to do with you. I didn't feed you.
She do like this.
ไม่ได้พี่หนูว่า
Because
จะไป
I
ว่าจะไปว่ายน้
live
ำอันนี้มันก็ไม่ปกติอยู่ดีมันนั่ง
You do like this.
มันได้เหรอแบบเมาอยู่ที่สระว่ายน้ำ
You do first time. Like that. I'm like,
You do your own business. I do my own business.
you like this.
I do it with my camera. It's not with you. It's not there
Because
too.
I speak neatly.
No, because you do something like you wanted fucking something. Please, come on. You tried. You call me to sit with you, and I don't want to sit with you. And then you guys salty, and you're drinking alcohol on the pool. รู้เลยใช่มันมีคนเดียวแหละไปตรงสถานีตำรวจนะตรงเซ็นทรัลอ่ะ
What is it, Chad? You can't drink alcohol in a pool? Does that make it like illegal now? Like you could drink the alcohol outside of the pool, but not inside the pool? I don't understand because she's ready to call the police on him.
ฮัลโหลค่ะอยู่หน้าฟ้อนเหรอคะ
I mean, the guy's being creepy to begin with.
What is coming?
Things took an even crazier turn when she decided to call the police on the man, as he just wouldn't stop bothering her. Fortunately, the police arrived quickly and ensured the man received an unbelievable fine.
I like the way he put that. An unbelievable fine. Was that like $1,000? What's unbelievable? I think $1,000 is believable.
ใช่ยังไม่ใช่ huh? He not okay. Seems like the police not gonna take him in jail for one night. You're not gonna take him in jail. So if you're not gonna go jail, I ask more money. I ask 10,000 baht. They're not gonna take him in jail. He says like he didn't hit me yet. At first they were saying.
What? That's crazy. He said he hasn't hit you yet.
He's stalling. Watch all this tension. Really?
Up next is the time this streamer got assisted in preparing for hurricane.
I'm prepared. We Gucci. We good to go. We got water, flashlights, backup portable batteries, backup phone. We're good. Your toys charged? Does it? Oh, I got charged those. Hold on. All right. Toys are now on the charger. Toys are actually now on the charger, so we're good. How many was that? That was too long.
Shaking my head, chair. Shaking my head. That's TMI right there. Like too much information, shorty.
No comment.
Moving on, there was this time this streamer got robbed by some strangers in Rome, Italy.
Damn, getting robbed in Rome is crazy. Where's Spartacus when you need him?
On, there was this time this streamer got robbed by some strangers in Rome, Italy.
Bro, how you came to me?
Oh, faccia no, Tony, faccia. No, faccia no, capito?
Okay, only me.
Don't touch.
Oh, he got physical with this dude.
Hey, give me my camera.
Come camera. Ti video. Dalla vaffanculo.
He said Bafankul. Oh shit, he said fuck you, bro.
Bro, my iPhone. Hey. Yo. My iPhone. iPhone. My phone. Sorry? Give me back my phone. Take my phone. Hey! Give me my phone back. This is my phone. This is my phone. Like, this is my phone. This is my phone. My phone, bro.
But as fate would have it, someone in the area had been following his stream. So he steps into the scene and does this.
Let me see the phone. Let me see the phone.
Oh shit, yo. He smacked the shit out of him, Chad.
Bro,
Next up is the moment when a viewer told a streamer how to get a permit for an unofficial skate day event.
City of Long Beach tipped $2. Mr. Unless a picnic permit to gather is required for groups of 25 persons or more
I know, right?
under Municipal Code, Section 16.16.020.
Thank you. I know, right? It is a little bit dicey. All right, I'm gonna leave the mic with you, okay?
Finally, here's the moment iShowSpeed almost got himself in trouble while he was on a train. Probably hungry, he wants to take a bite from a packed pizza. But take a look at how this fan saved him.
chill out, bro. We on a train.
Yo, the fans are crazy.
No eating on the train, it's illegal. No eating on the train, it's illegal. What? Don't eat on the train, it's illegal. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for telling me that. Because I was about to go to jail.
Wow, Chad really saved him right there. Let me tell you. Chad, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Jack Doherty, but they talking about that Jack Doherty got kicked out of a neon party. So I just want to see what that's about. So we're gonna check that out real quick now, man. And just moving on. Happy Saturday to everybody in the stream. Everybody everybody chopping it up with me tonight, man. Smash the like button, man. Show love on your way out.
Damn.
Have a good time in San Diego.
Oh, wow.
What did I do, bro?
Doherty just got kicked out of the party because Neon blacklisted him.
W. Dubs in the chat.
Wow.
And so, all you guys, fuck you. No. Little skinny jean wear, pussy.
Oh,
you.
oh, shit. Is he talking to Neon?
Nah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Guys, big update. Jack Doherty was kicked out of the TwitchCon party, and
The TwitchCon party.
Kick streamer Neon also kicked him out. The question now is whether Jack Doherty has already been banned from Kick or if he can still stream on Twitch. This could be his downfall, leaving him out of money like before. After all of this, can Jack Doherty still join any streamer community? A few days ago, he was reportedly banned from a club after Aiden Ross's friend kicked him out because of Aiden Ross's influence. Now Neon has blacklisted Jack Doherty from the TwitchCon party, which makes him look like a beggar to others. I'll break down every detail in this video. Let's get started. As you might already know,
Wow, Chad, that's insane. You know what it is? He's messy. That's first of all, he's messy, but that's insane.
The current TwitchCon party, held in conjunction with the 10th anniversary convention.
That's the one that Playboi Max announced the new streamer, the next big streamer, the new show he's dropping. Yo, fire on Twitch, guys. You gotta stay up on that.
In San Diego is officially called the TwitchCon Block Party, but some are now saying that TwitchCon type
Trying to be there next year for real.
Parties should be banned or shut down due to illegal and shady activities happening there, like a post saying TwitchCon needs to be shut down right now. The main context is that someone said Twitch streamer Emaru was assaulted by David's bodyguard, Marky Next Door, during her meet and greet at TwitchCon.
Oh shit, that man just walked up to that girl and just kissed her? That's assault. That's assault.
Whoa.
Tired of having to stream in 7.
Wow, Chad, that was intense.
This is the same.
No, he forced himself. That's crazy.
Whoa.
This is the same David's bodyguard who was the music artist, and some days ago his underage girlfriend Death body was found on his car. So just imagine, now the criminal person, their ally, or others are actually mainly participating here. Whether it's all true or not, it's clear this TwitchCon party is influencing most of the shady activities. The main concern right now is that Jack Doherty just got kicked out of this party. Just imagine how low Jack Doherty has become. According to sources, Neon got Jack Doherty blacklisted from the TwitchCon after party.
Damn.
Oh, what's up? Have a good time in San Diego.
All right, there, buddy. What did I do, bro? Why is he tripping so hard? Damn. Neon's a baby. Tell Neon to come outside now. Now he needs to come outside. Now it's on site. What's good, bro?
Just watch the shady Jack Doherty. I'm guaranteed you, Jack knew he wouldn't be allowed to enter there, but still he was coming, maybe forcefully, trying to get in. And you can see he even came there with all of his crew, including a bodyguard. But he was actually coming to make views from his streaming, nothing else. Maybe it was another tactic to create chaos. Now you might ask why I'm confidently saying all of this. You can watch in the next segment what Jack Doherty did. It was totally shadier than ever. It was proof of how reckless and shady Jack Doherty has become.
Fuck. What are you doing? Hey, you're a fucking pussy. You're a fucking pussy ass bitch. And so, all you guys, fuck you. No. Little skinny jean wearing pussy.
For the club.
Nah, fuck you. Fuck you.
That's what you call a clout chaser, chat. He did all that shit for the clout. Like, come on, man. He know he don't stand on that shit. He'll get out the van and just do that shit.
Open that shit. They're holding us captive. We want the smoke.
He said, we want the smoke. What smoke, bro?
Yo, relax. People are coming, you fuck face. Don't trap me in a fucking Sprinter van, idiot. Don't do that, you stupid idiots.
Did you see that? It looked like when a toddler asks their parents for something and the parents can't give it. Beggar can actually do anything, and Jack Doherty did it. He has no reputation left, and whatever remained, Jack Doherty actually ruined it with this kind of behavior. If he had any self-respect, he might not have come there.
That's crazy, Chad. Just think about that. They literally told him to get the fuck out of here. He said, get the fuck out of here.
For kicking out Jack Doherty. They actually didn't want Jack Doherty to join this party at all.
Jack Doherty just got kicked out of the party because Neon blacklisted him.
W! Dubs in the chat!
That's nothing to be proud of.
Talking about boy Jack Doherty, bro. Fuck Jack Doherty. Bro, we lost that 6 games. We gotta find him.
He said, fuck Jack Doherty.
We gotta press him.
Let's go stream snipe him.
Guys, can you just imagine the level of Jack Doherty nowadays? There was a time when Jack Doherty disrespected all the fans who came outside his house. But nowadays, even Jack Doherty can't join a party. Even random streamers who maybe don't have the net worth or money like Jack Doherty are now telling him he can't come. This is actually karma. It's proof that no matter how much money you have or how many followers, if you do shady things in your life, no one will accept it. Guys, what's your take on that? Even later, a clip went viral where Neon reacted to the situation while he was in a car with Ed Matthews. Later, Neon made it clear that Jack Doherty should not come anywhere near.
Dorks.
Hey, look, there's some things. Hey, yo, girls. Come, hey, we're going to pull up. Get in the whip.
No. Put the window up, bro.
Fuck's sake, man.
Doherty. Oh, hell no.
Who's that?
Get me away from
Oh,
him.
that's Jack. Oh, shit, I just saw 3 things.
That's Jack Doherty. Yo, move, bro.
Shit, man.
Yo, fuck that, bro.
I didn't see him, bro. I just see 3
bro,
leng
this place
ones.
is contaminated. We stay in this area, we're gonna become nerds, bro.
Love Roblox?
Yo,
Earn
he is
Roblox digital
hilarious.
gift cards with my...
He said, we're going to become nerds.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
That probably.
So this is actually going on. I'm not saying Neon is a better streamer than Jack Doherty, but the one who was once humiliated by a lot of big names, Neon, is now kicking Jack Doherty out of his party. I think that's why everyone says karma exists, and this is exactly what should happen to Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty was the person who ruined Neon's life before with his shady tactics when Jack was in his prime. For his rude and disrespectful behavior, Jack Doherty is facing now is truly what he deserves. You will be totally shocked. Now even Jack Doherty's agency girls and all of his female allies, including his girlfriend Christy, started meeting up with Neon while Jack Doherty was kicked out. This is proof that no one is buying Jack Doherty anymore. Where is the money and fame? His shady girls are all there instead.
Get on my back. Get on my back.
Get on his back.
Get on my back.
And then y'all rest him on each cheek.
Nah, I'm good off that. But all right, go ahead. All right, you good? Damn, you got some big bones.
So now Jack Doherty is maybe going to lose all his fame, money, and reputation, and he actually deserves it. People are now commenting on the situation. Here you can see one person saying about both Neon and Jack, "Let's be real, they are both losers and both shouldn't be there." Another comment said, "What did I do, bro? You're a douchebag and no one likes you." Here's another, "Bro, it's mad funny. Jack always tries to press people and then has his security step in." Another person said, "What a tool. He deserves to have his face look like that car he crashed." And one more, "Glad he got blacklisted. I hope he gets his face smashed in. LMFAO, he is such a horrible person." So this is proof. A lot of people, even the majority, don't want Jack Doherty around anymore. Not only this time, Jack Doherty was rejected. Even some days ago, he also got rejected and was reportedly banned from a club owned by Aiden Ross's friend. Reports say that even Aiden Ross had influence in that decision.
Yeah, it's like friends with Aiden Ross doesn't like me, and he's like, "I'm not playing a table if Jack Doherty's in the building." I don't even know who it is. I've never met him in my life. Never spoken a word to him in my life. Like it's like that's weird as fuck.
You can't go in.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Jones.
To sneak him from the back.
Oh, Mr. Jones, Shaq, bro. For shit. No, I'm joking. But literally, what the fuck? Like, no.
That is
like, Trippy literally told me to pull up and stream for like some fuck who literally weighs 4 people, has like, more authority over the fucking artist that's pulling up. That makes no sense.
Did you see how bad Jack Doherty's situation has become nowadays? Honestly, I don't think it's unfair. It's well deserved. Everything he did before is now coming back to him as karma. People online are also saying the same thing. Jack Doherty's fall from grace is hard to ignore. Once in his prime, surrounded by influence and money.
Okay, chat, my bad. I had to go get my Uber Eats. I don't know if y'all been watching for as long as I've been talking. Y'all should be as hungry as I am. I got me some late night food. So I'm about to eat while we watch. I gotta bring this back though.
Me to pull up and stream.
That's crazy. So he's still butthurt about it, huh? I left off at Neon talking shit, so I missed all of this. Neon. The nerd is the jock now. That's crazy. That's insane.
For his rude and disrespectful behavior, Jack Doherty is facing now is truly what he deserves. You will be totally shocked. Now even Jack Doherty's agency girls and all of his female allies, including his girlfriend Christy, started meeting up with Neon while Jack Doherty was kicked out. This is proof that no one is buying Jack Doherty anymore. Where is the money and fame? His shady girls are all there instead.
Get on my back.
He said, "Get on my back." He's bitch.
Nah, I'm good off that. But
Said, "Bitch, get on my back."
You good? Damn, you got some big bones.
So now Jack Doherty is maybe going to lose all his fame, money, and reputation. And he actually deserves it. People are now commenting on the situation. Here you can see one person saying about both Neon and Jack, "Let's be real, they are both losers and both shouldn't be there." Another comment said, "What did I do, bro? You're a douchebag and no one likes you." Here's another, "Bro, it's mad funny. Jack always tries to press people and then has his security step in." Another person said, "What a tool. He deserves to have his face look like that car he crashed." And one more, "Glad he got blacklisted. I hope he gets his face smashed in. LMFAO, he is such a horrible person." So this is proof. A lot of people, even the majority, don't want Jack Doherty around anymore. Not only this time, Jack Doherty was rejected. Even some days ago, he also got rejected and was reportedly banned from a club owned by Aiden Ross's friend. Reports say that even Aiden Ross had influence in that decision.
What? Friends with Aiden Ross doesn't like me, and he's like, "I'm not playing a table if Jack Doherty's in the building." I don't even know who it is. I've never met him in my life. Never spoken a word to him in my life. Like it's like that's weird as fuck.
You can't go in.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Jones.
Shorty says so we can't go in. Nah, Shorty.
For shit, nah, I'm joking. But literally, what the fuck? Like, no, that is.
This is where being Jack Doherty works against you, not for you. Shorty went with him thinking she was gonna get the VIP treatment. Nah, Shorty, you're getting the blacklist treatment.
Trippy literally told me to pull up and stream.
Now he's name dropping Trippy. I know Trippy read like, nah, nigga, I ain't told you nothing.
For like some fuck who literally weighs 4 people, has more authority over the fucking fuck. No, that is
crazy. OMG, yo, he's mad at somebody with less followers who got walked in.
Literally told me to pull up and stream. For like some fuck who literally weighs 4 people, has more authority over the fucking artist that's pulling up. That makes no sense.
Did you see
Then the artist, just shut the fuck up.
how bad Jack Doherty's situation has become nowadays? Honestly, I don't think it's unfair. It's well deserved. Everything he did before is now coming back to him as karma. People online are also saying the same thing. Jack Doherty's fall from grace is hard to ignore. Once in his prime, surrounded by influence and money, he's now being rejected, blacklisted, and humiliated by both
Let's see if now he could afford to go wreck a car.
big names and the streaming community. Even his own allies, including his girlfriend, are distancing themselves and connecting with others like Neon. This proves one thing. No matter how much fame or followers you have, if you act shady, disrespectful, or reckless, karma will catch up with you. Jack Doherty is facing the consequences of his own actions, and it's clear the community won't accept him anymore. So, what do you think, guys? Is this the ultimate downfall he deserved? One thing is certain.
What do you think, Chad? You tell me. You think he's getting what he deserves? Or do you really think like, you know what I mean? Everybody's just being a little too OD on poor old Jack Doherty. I say, be careful to the people that you're meeting on your way up. Don't shit on them, because you might be seeing them on your way down. And that's the problem. A lot of these people, they don't think they could ever fall from the grace. But right now, we're going to get into that Trap Lord Ross calling Playboi Carti a clown.
A service worker, that's what look, guys, I know we all love Playboi Carti's music. You know, we love to get lit, we love to get rage out, but can we just move on from this clown once and for all? Because
yes, sir, you heard it right there.
Get rage out, but can we just move on from this clown once and for all? Because it is emerged today, okay, that Playboi Carti has been accused of assault. Okay, he was arrested, all right, whilst he was on the road during one of his tour stops in Utah, and he has been apparently cited with assaulting a limo driver. Okay, but apparently the story gets much worse than just a mere assault of a limo driver. No, this appears to be a long-running pattern of behavior that we've observed with Playboi Carti, because apparently things got much deeper than just the simple assault of a worthless limo driver. You know, just a service worker. That's all good.
Do you believe this, chat? Can you believe this, chat?
That's all good. I'm being sarcastic here, okay? But basically, they're saying that Playboi Carti was cited with assaulting a limo driver. But why would he want to assault this limo driver? Okay, well, there's been a more serious allegation that's been made. Okay, and you're not going to see it in every article, but it's pretty bad. Okay, so basically, a popular hip-hop artist was issued a citation earlier this month for allegedly striking a limo driver during a recent stop on his tour in Utah.
Oh, wow.
In Utah. Wasatch County Sheriff's Department responded to a reported altercation near River Road on State Route 40 on October the 2nd. According to a police report obtained by KSL.com Friday through a public records request, an initial caller told police that they witnessed 2 men fighting and mentioned that 2 black SUVs were connected to the incident. A short time later, a limo driver, the alleged victim, called and told police what happened and remained at the scene until they arrived. The limo driver told deputies that he had picked up his client, who was later identified as Jordan Terrell Carter, who goes by the stage name Playboi Carti in Park City and was headed towards Utah County. Carter was in Utah for a show at the Delta Center on October the 3rd, and according to the limo...
Are they all cousins? You got Sean Carter. You got... Isn't Hove a Carter? Isn't Lil Wayne a Carter? Playboi Carti is a Carter? How many Carters are there?
Limo driver, he was driving him to a rehearsal in Utah County. The limo driver, who asked his name not be shared, told KSLFriday.com that the company he drives for was hired to transport Carter around during his time in Utah. The driver recounted the day of the incident, picking up the rapper and his entourage from a hotel in Park City to drive them to Utah Valley University in Orem for Carter's rehearsal. He also noted the couple was smoking marijuana in the vehicle, according to the report. The driver stated that the fight was escalating. Now, there's some interesting details that are omitted here, but it says the driver stated the fight was escalating to a point where he was uncomfortable and wanted to de-escalate and separate them. Who perhaps? Separate who?
Yeah,
they just said his entourage, but it's sounding like it was a bit more of a domestic dispute. The client had 2 SUVs for service and the security guard was in the other one. The driver stated he contacted him and informed them he wanted them in different cars. The driver said he stopped the vehicle, which...
Wanted who in different cars? There's a mystery person here.
The report says upset Carter's girlfriend. Everyone got out of both vehicles and the driver said Carter got upset and hit the girlfriend.
The girlfriend got struck.
The report states that the driver said he didn't actually see Carti hit the woman, but he noticed that she was hunched over, holding near her chest. The driver said that Carter then hit him on the left side of his face when he wasn't looking. He said, I turned my head for a brief minute off to the right-hand side, and this dude hits me in the face, punches me in the face. Responding deputies reported noting redness on the left side of his driver's lower jaw. On the lower left...
What the hell is going on? Was he high or some shit? He smacks the girl and he goes off on the fucking driver too?
Jaw of the driver, you could see redness consistent with physical contact. There was also a line on his jaw with a space. It appeared to be consistent with the space or on a fist or open hand that's between the knuckles. The driver was still shook up after photos in a statement, but he was free to leave the area and wanted to do so. Deputies also spoke separately with Carter, his security guard, and his girlfriend to get their accounts of what occurred. The girlfriend says she was the one who hit the driver because he got in her business.
That sounds like a cover-up.
But the security guard told deputies that he elbowed the driver during using a martial arts move, and Carter said he punched the driver for stopping in a weird place and dropping them off. Carter was issued a citation for assault, although Carter asked if there was a way to take care of it now. He informed him no. Is he trying to bribe?
He said, how can we take care of this right now? Is there a way for me not to go into the precinct?
Was he trying to bribe it? It sounds like potentially, in my opinion, he could have been trying to bribe him. He said, can we not take care of this somehow now? He informed him, no, it'll need to go through the court process. The deputy wrote in the report, Carter was compliant with law enforcement, but mad the limo driver was doing this based on his status. Jordan complied with the photos of his hands, but would not allow any photo of his face to identify the hands.
Hey, man, what's the best advice you can give someone that's in sales?
Switch to Monday CRM.
Oh, awesome.
Now,
I do not condone that message.
Been alleged that he actually did hit his girlfriend during this incident. Okay, can't confirm these reports, but basically, okay, this is a clip from TMZ. It says Carl claims things took a disastrous turn when Carti and his other half got into a heated argument, apparently over sex, in the back seat.
Oh my God. Are you telling me this dude smacked his girl over some head or some dumb shit like that? Like, for real? That's crazy. That is a crazy reason to get into a fight being a superstar. Like, you're a fucking superstar, bro. If she don't want to blow you, bro, there's another chick somewhere else that's going to be like, oh, that's Playboi Carti, and blow you.
He says Carti threatened to beat up both her and Carl after he intervened. TMZ is told that Carl told Carti, TMZ is told Carl says Carti wound up punching his girlfriend in the chest, prompting Carl to pull over to a safer location on the highway in Heber City. He also says he urged Carti's head of security to remove the opium wrapper from his vehicle and ride in the one with him. That's when Carl claims that Carti socked him in the kisser out of the blue as his girlfriend was exiting the vehicle, leaving him with a bruised, swollen jaw and a whiplash effect before Carti's head of security apparently broke up the fight. So,
You're telling me that Carti, Playboi Carti, that small dude. Alexa, how tall is Playboi Carti?
Playboi Carti is 6 feet 2 inches tall.
Oh well, he's my height. Now I'm gonna take that back. Yeah, he might have slapped him in his head with a jerk back from whiplash. That's probably accurate.
it's being claimed in this TMZ article that this all happened when Carti was having an argument about sex with his girlfriend and threatened to beat her up and apparently punched her in the chest. Right? So
that's just crazy, right?
You know, a lot of people, they're saying millions of middle-class white teens just fell to their knees in Hot Topic, okay? But basically, this isn't anything new, okay? He's charged with assault. They're kind of trying to make it about... They're trying to kind of make it about punching up the limo driver when it sounds like from the reports there may have been domestic violence involved. And the first comment here, and this is Atlantology, they're saying, let's hope it wasn't a woman this time. Well, unfortunately, sounds like a woman was involved. Now they're saying pregnant woman. People are saying that's a wild way to frame that. But hey, it's sounding like a woman was involved. But this is nothing new, man. And I feel like I want to use this video just as an opportunity. Look, I love Playboi Carti's music. I think he's hard. I used to hate his music. I used to think it was lame. I used to think he was a deadbeat dad. I started liking the music.
Like I said, I've never heard anything about Playboi Carti. I couldn't name a song. But he's an abuser. Or for one situation or a couple of situations. I think those are allegations. Let's first wait to see what really happened.
He got me back on side, but after hearing this, I can't lie. Carti's seeming kind of lame. He's kind of seeming like a pathetic, lame man.
Why is Traplo Ross is so butthurt about it? I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying, like, that's kind of harsh.
Child that has arguments about sex and punches up women. That's what it sounds like, okay? And people are saying that Carti has basically got a long history of punching up females, okay? People are saying that this has been posted. They're saying he's been saying he hit females.
He's saying a lot of he say there.
Since 15. This is something that's been going around for years. They're saying he's a man of his word only when it comes to being a piece of shit, right? People are saying that this is just an old school thing. People saying, as a fan, this kind of hurt. And I know a dude going to say, why are you surprised he'd been a bad person? But damn, you'd think he'd grow up at some point. How you deadbeat and hit women with a solid foundation that most people don't got, man. Bruh, if it wasn't girls, this is still wild. Imagine you're laughing with your friends in a gas station and some dude comes in asking what you're laughing at and just starts punching y'all. This has been a whole long-running thing, okay? Playboi Carti, you know, he's a skinny, scrawny dude. You know, he's not really putting up too...
Alexa, how tall is Trap Lore Ross?
Trap Lore Ross is a British content creator known for his YouTube videos about hip-hop and rap culture. However, I don't have information about his height.
If you had to make a guess and an estimate of how tall Trap Lore Ross is, how tall would you think he is?
I don't make guesses about people's height. For accurate information about Trap Lore Ross, you might want to check his official social media profiles or recent interviews.
Like, where would you think I would find information about that?
Social media platforms and official websites are often the best places to find information about content creators like Trap Lore Ross. You could try checking his official YouTube channel, Twitter, or Instagram profiles for any personal details he might have shared.
Thank you, Alexa. You're so smart.
Well, that's one way to say goodbye. At least I'm consistently unhelpful.
You're too much.
Too much fight against any real dudes, but you know, apparently for years and years and years, he does like to get physical when it comes to females. This is...
I don't know. What do you think, guys? You think Trap Lore Ross wouldn't? You don't think Playboi Carti would smack the shit out of Trap Lore Ross? I'm not saying like I want that to happen. But I'm just saying, like, he just called him
8 years ago.
Scrawny, like, right? A man called me skinny and scrawny. He better have the capabilities of beating me up if you're gonna call me skinny and scrawny. Because skinny and scrawny would mean, like, from your point of view. You understand? I cannot be skinny or scrawny Like in a general sense, it's got to be like from your point of view. If you are 5 foot tall, looking at Playboi Carti, who's 6'2", 6'1", no, he's like the Trap Lord Ross is probably like 5'11", 5'10".
He was arrested at LAX for domestic battery. Okay, this is a TMZ article all about it. You know, people are saying Carti's just different every single time you see him, but this is all the way back in 2017. Playboi Carti arrested.
But I don't know who's listening to the music. My son, I think my son likes his music. He told me to listen to the album. I ain't gonna lie. I just never came around to it.
The LAX for domestic battery of girlfriend. Okay, this guy's a real piece of shit. Just loves to beat up.
Hey, yo, he's a real piece of shit. Bro, aren't those allegations?
The females. Just loves to beat up the females, man. It's embarrassing. According to the police report, the female in the incident was Carti's girlfriend of 3 years from Atlanta.
You would think Trap Lord Ross knows him the way he says that.
Okay, this guy's a real piece of shit. Just loves to beat up the females. Just loves to beat up the females, man. It's embarrassing.
I'm saying though, for real, you think that who you think will win in a fight? Put it in the chat. You think Trap Lord Ross will win, or you think Playboi Carti will win?
According to the police report, the female in the incident was Carti's girlfriend.
And it's not because I want them to fight. I'm just saying, like in a fantasy fights. You know what I'm saying? Like celebrity versus streamer, because they're both on big platforms. They're both equally as famous.
3 years from Atlanta. She told cops their argument started because he wanted her to call his mother to check in. He wanted her to call her mother.
I would just want to say this part again, and then I'm gonna let it go. Who you think will win? You think Trap Lord Ross will win? Just fuck around, yo. The little UK kid might kick some ass.
To check in, but she didn't want to.
But he'll be the underdog. He'll be the underdog.
Carti told cops he snatched his girlfriend's phones from her hands and did grab her by her backpack to pull her out of the terminal. He says that she hit him but was not injured. Another witness says she slapped him in the face.
Oh, God.
The witness who called the cops said that she saw a red mark on the girlfriend's chest from Carti pulling her by the backpack straps. The cops didn't see any physical injuries on either of them. Playboi Carti allegedly got into it with a woman as they were leaving the airport and then got hauled away by the cops. Law enforcement, is this just the same thing over and over again? Law enforcement told sources at TMZ, witnesses told them that the rapper, known for his Magnolia track, began arguing with a woman as they were exiting the terminal late Thursday. We're told they began pushing each other. Then he pushed her outside, grabbed her backpack, and forced her into an Uber. Carti was arrested shortly after for a misdemeanor domestic battery. The woman wasn't arrested, and he...
Oh my God! So he got arrested for that shit. DV, domestic violence.
He posted bail of $20K and was released.
And he post bail. Wow.
Early morning. And that's photos from the arrest there. Look,
that's
all right.
crazy.
If someone doesn't do what you want to do, you don't grab them by their backpack. You don't grab them. You don't grab their phone. You don't do any of that stuff. You just let them do what they got to do. And if that's not serving you and your mission on what you're doing, you move on. You find other people to be in your life. You don't grab people around. You don't force them into cars. It's pathetic, bro. It's not tough. Right? It's not P, it's not gangster, it's not cool. It's super lame and it's super embarrassing. And Carti is a super lame, emotional guy who clearly doesn't know how to deal with his emotions when it comes to females and just likes to lash out. And it's embarrassing. It's been going on for years. This is another one. This is 3 years ago. Playboi Carti allegedly choked pregnant girl.
Wow, choked a pregnant girlfriend
And was
But it does say allegedly, guys. It does say allegedly.
arrested on a felony charge. So this is the whole TMZ article. Playboi Carti arrested on felony assault charge.
Allegedly, guys. Remember, that word is very important.
Allegedly choked his pregnant girlfriend, and that's his mugshot, like a real clown. Playboi Carti was arrested in Georgia for allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend following an argument over a paternity test. According to the arrest affidavit obtained by TMZ, the woman told police the rapper grabbed her by her throat and pushed her, holding her neck until she could barely breathe. She even told cops that she thought she was going to die. Police say the woman told officers she's been in a relationship with Carti for 2 years and has lived with him since July 2022 and was 14 weeks pregnant at the time of the alleged incident on December the 20th. The woman told cops that she wanted to talk to Playboi Carti about the baby, and a conversation about a paternity test led to an argument, which she claims escalated to a physical attack. She told the police a witness jumped in to try and break up the fight, and when she was able to escape Carti's grasp, she ran to her car, where she claims that he attacked her again. The alleged victim told cops that Carti tried pulling
Alleged, chat. That's the most important thing you want to remember.
her out of the car and put his hand over her mouth as she tries to use the vehicle's SOS feature to call police.
No offense to the victim.
When cops arrived, police say the woman had a visible injury to her neck, chest, and back.
Wow.
Playboi Carti, real name Jordan Carter, was arrested for felony aggravated assault. His attorney, Brian Steele, getting all the bad people out of a jam every single time, man. Brian Steele, man.
Creators, I built the.
That's crazy. Brian Steele is the real life Call Sal.
I ain't got to say too much, man. Mr. Carter was falsely accused. Pursuant to my communications with the Fulton County District Attorney's Office, this case will be dismissed without any prosecution or litigation. Okay. Now, it's all well and good when you got Brian Steele in your corner to try and get you out of a jam. You know, I'm sure Playboi Carti's managed to weasel his way out of any situation that he could ever get into. This is someone commenting on under that post. The number one indicator that you'll be murdered by your partner is if they've strangled you in the past. It's
Oh my God. I don't mean to laugh, chat, because that's crazy, but I'm saying that's wild.
easier said than done, but if you're experiencing strangulation in your relationship, you're at a very real risk of dying by that person. If it's gotten to this point, you need to begin forming an escape plan immediately.
That is a fact.
There you go. That's the type of person that we're dealing with, right?
Yeah, you should never be with a person that's choked you more than once. That's crazy. Nobody should choke you, not even once, not in any argument.
They're saying he's screwed. What a horror. But he wasn't screwed. He went on to have an amazing career, just like Chris Brown. Not necessarily screwed. Chris Brown doing very well for himself. They're saying,
why are they dragging Chris Brown into this? Like, Chris Brown never came out in the newspaper with all that type of allegations.
They're calling him lame boy farty.
He did have a couple of, domestic violence, but not like that, chat. Come on.
Okay, but this isn't a laughing matter. This isn't a joking matter. This isn't just a little bit of fun for you to get your lawyer, Brian Steele, to brush under the rug.
No.
All right? This is a serious incident, okay? This is a serious incident, and people are not rocking with Carti. It's not cool. It's not fun. They're not liking this. It's just embarrassing. But it's not just the US either. Playboi Carti has apparently been getting busy and fighting people all around the world, okay? This is a very little-known assault charge where Playboi Carti was actually found guilty in the United Kingdom of assault, okay? This time it's not a woman, okay? Thank God this time it's not a woman. They're saying Playboi Carti was considering an appeal after losing an assault case. He basically employed the services of this law firm seeking an appeal after being found guilty on assault after a trial. Playboi Carti was on tour and traveling from a gig at the garage in Glasgow when he was arrested at Gretna Services. At the JP court in Dumfries, he was found guilty of charges of damaging the tour bus and assaulting the driver. He just loves punching up women and drivers.
Everywhere he
just
goes,
women and drivers, man.
That's insane. I think that the problem is that nobody has really reprimanded him about it.
That's all it is. Never the ops. You know what I'm saying? Never anybody trying.
If found guilty, of course.
Trying to do any bad out here, just women and drivers, just loves punching them up because he's so cool, he's so lit, waste man. The court heard evidence from witnesses that he had acted in self-defense. Well, the court didn't like that because he was found guilty. The court heard that Carti had flown his witness to the UK on Wednesday to give evidence at his trial, where he was represented by a solicitor, advocate Alan Gravel.
Wow.
During his European tour last year, the rapper hired a luxury coach with beds and other equipment for around £30,000. Trouble arose after Carti's coach had problems with the heating over the previous 8 days, and on the journey from Glasgow to London, the heating would not work.
And of course, Chow, when he says coach, he's talking about the car.
Again, when it stopped at the services at 2 a.m., the driver had tried to repair the fault, but switched off the onboard computer and couldn't get it to start again, leaving the bus stranded with the door partially open. Then the trouble started.
Oh, a bus. A coach is a bus.
When a relief coach was sent, but it didn't have the same facilities, leading to an exchange between Carti and the driver. Carti denied assault and claimed he acted in self-defense. One of Carti's tour managers from New Orleans said he wasn't happy about the relief bus, which was not up to our standards, and he was expressing his dismay at the whole thing. I saw the German driver running towards Mr. Carti, who punched him and was trying to defend himself. Another tour manager, Jason Ross from Atlanta, said the German bus driver was agitated, angry, and had an angry face, and charged at Carti, who punched to defend himself. 2 employees of the coach company also gave evidence. Alistair McLeish, 57, said, I saw things being thrown around the tour bus, then a man ran across and punched the driver in the face, cutting him and knocking his glasses off. It was the accused Carti who had been standing with a group, but as 2 guys tried to restrain him, he wriggled past them, ran across and punched the driver, who stumbled back. The driver didn't do anything to him and didn't retaliate. Another driver, David Playfair, 67, said the driver hadn't done anything except head across to his coach when it was damaged, and the driver went forward to protect his coach when Carti attacked him. JP Alan Stanek rejected self-defense and found him guilty of punching the driver in the face after a 4-hour trial. Mr. Gravel asked the court to grant Carti from the state of Georgia an absolute discharge so his access to the UK in the future wouldn't be put at risk, but the court fined him a total of £800, $500 for assault and $300 for damaging the driver's window of the coach. Okay, really, he shouldn't even be allowed to come back to the UK, if I'm honest with you. He shouldn't actually be even allowed to come back to the UK. Now, this is the original BBC article about Carti punching up that bus driver, and that's actually a photo of him going into court in Glasgow.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer. The fastest way to...
So we already know the information from this, but it's just another case of Carti just picking on just like the weak, you know, just picking on the females, the old men driving the bus in their 50s and 60s. Like, you're pathetic, bro. You're not tough. Interestingly, after Carti was arrested for a...
So, yeah, see? You can see how he said he's not tough. So who you think will win, Chad? Trap Lord Ross or Playboi Carti?
Assaulting his pregnant girlfriend. Okay, so he was charged and he was actually arrested. Iggy Azalea, his other baby mum, popped out. All right, they had a son in 2020, and she accused the rapper of serial abuse of women. And I believe her, man. Iggy Azalea is speaking out after her ex-boyfriend Playboi Carti, the father of her 2.5-year-old son, was arrested and charged with assaulting his pregnant girlfriend. Iggy Azalea shared a series of tweets on Tuesday that appeared to be a response to Carti's December arrest and contained thinly veiled accusations of serial abuse of women. Been there, done that, warned you, Azalea said. The hip-hop artist first met Carti in 2018. They had a son in 2020, and then they split in October 2020. And she said on Instagram, "I'm raising my son alone, and I'm not in a relationship." Carti, whose real name is Jordan Carter, was booked into the Fulton County Jail on December 29th and charged with aggravated assault and hindering persons making emergency telephone calls. Hindering a person. She's trying to call the cops, and you're beating her up, and you're stopping her making the call. Pathetic. Not tough. Lame. Anyway, he ended up getting released on bond. You know, the woman basically claimed that, you know, she was grabbed by her throat and pushed after a discussion about the child's paternity escalated. The woman said that Carti held her until it became hard to breathe. She thought she was going to die. And his attorney, Brian Steele, said it was a false allegation. He wanted it dismissed. So, yeah, the incident happened on December the 20th. And then Iggy basically clapped back. In another tweet, she appeared to reference the situation and accused Carti of rarely visiting their son Onyx, as well as being a serial abuser of women. She said, "Imagine having a pregnant girlfriend and pretending they don't exist until it comes out like you that you like to abuse them too, and rarely visiting your actual son unless it's because you're running from whatever problems you got going on in Atlanta and the press with your serial abuse of women." She continued, "Anyway, I'm actually having an amazing day. Karma's real. Treat the people you love well. Happy Valentine's Day." Carti's alleged victim told the police she moved in with a rapper in July after 2 years of dating and was 14 weeks pregnant when the incident occurred. She reportedly said that she was able to escape her car during the attack, but that the rapper entered the car after her and allegedly attacked her once more, putting his hand over her mouth as she tried to call the police for help. Now, I couldn't find any resolution to that case where Carti had viciously attacked his pregnant girlfriend, allegedly. But I don't know whether that got dismissed. Brian Steele said he was trying to get it dismissed. I didn't see any news that it was dismissed. I didn't see any news that he was found guilty either. But what has surfaced in the meantime is body cam footage of Carti's pregnant girlfriend, Brandy Marion, on body cam once the police turned up to help after he attacked her. And this is pretty harrowing stuff.
What's going on?
I was just attacked by a person that lives here and the people that work for him. And
do you live here?
Okay. But as soon as I called, they fled. So.
In what car?
It was a black SUV truck. I'm not sure if it was Lincoln, Escalade. But
what brought you here today?
I'm not sure if someone else's car is still here because there were 2 cars.
What brought you here today?
This is one pregnant, and this is the father of my child's house. Who also lives here with him, and he came to my house earlier with just trying to solve problems, going through my trash and everything. So I came here to see what's going on.
Oh, wow.
Just escalated, and then I think that's the Mercedes people that I called to call. They're still on the phone.
Mercedes called us?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I had to press the SOS because I couldn't get to my phone. In my car, and she's still talking on her.
So the guy lives here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, does he own the place? Own his house? Or is it his parents? Grandparents? What do you mean by he attacked you? Like how?
He jumped on me, choked me.
Today you guys were supposed to see each other. Did he know that you're pregnant?
Yeah, I'm almost 4 months now.
Okay, so you came here
today.
today.
To my house.
You came here today to talk or
see what the problem was, but it escalated. He came to my house with an issue, and I came back here to see what the issue was. He came and I had it in my car. He he brought a paternity test. So I'm like, I don't understand. Come here to see what the problem is. And of course, that's race. I guess we're both of us already doing.
So you guys were already arguing everything. How did he attack you? I'm standing there, and he just ran up on me and grabbed me by my neck. Pushed me down, dirty the trees. I think I scraped my back. Oh, so he's outside.
I can't.
Yeah.
Can you change the address?
I couldn't see it, but it just hurt down there. Up on the tree and dirt, all of that. And then I get up, tried to get into my car, and then had someone else come and pull me out of my car, covering my mouth with my first
The other dude was afraid of
No,
this.
it was a woman.
Oh, the other woman.
And there was 2 dudes also outside. Like,
Wait. There's a guy, the father, a girl, and 2 other people. People that work for him. Okay.
So not just Carti, but he's got his whole team jumping in, Royal Rumbling, trying to help him attack a pregnant female. That's
Please.
That's crazy.
That's what's going on.
What does he do?
I don't even want to mention what he does.
Why not?
Just because it's just gonna escalate.
Do you have his information, like a picture, date of birth, full name?
Yeah, but they always like hold it against me, like, oh, you really want to go in? This person, like.
It's not holding it against you if he attacked you.
I know, but it's still like a part of me that's just like this. Okay, it's dad.
How messed up is this? He's assaulted this woman. She's scared to. I mean, look, this seems to be the case in a lot of domestic abuse situations. You know, the women are scared of the repercussions that they might have if they even expose the person who so brutally beat them, allegedly. And you know, it's just really sad. Like, this is the effect that Carti has on women. You know, forget about the women screaming, jumping around at his shows. This is how people that are actually in his life, the females in his life, are being made to feel at the side of the road, scared to even talk.
It's hard, you know?
I understand.
It's just like, yeah, I don't want to call the police. I don't want to have to make a police report because you are the father of my child, but I don't really know what to do. So, and they all, like, when I'm trying to call the police, they're dragging me out of my car and covering my mouth. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do at that point.
No, you did the right thing.
It's still like, I did it. I don't know, I'm worried about the baby. That's all.
And you said he dragged you out of your car?
They
So
tried to.
your car was up there earlier, okay.
They tried to. And as soon as they heard the lady talking to me, they ran. I mean, yeah, all of them ran. And so
They all
that way.
They took the same car?
No, there was 2 cars. One was the woman in the car, and then the other was.
They're both black cars?
Oh no, there she is right there. Her car must still be up there.
Hey, can I talk to you? How you doing? Can you come down here so I can talk to you? Oh, okay, well, you can still.
Oh, don't have any shoes on. Guess can't talk to the cops. But anyway, this is the state that Carti is leaving women in after his interactions with them. Right? It's disgusting.
What's going on? What did she tell you?
No, what do you want to tell me?
I don't have anything to tell you.
Was she ever up there, parked in there?
Was she ever at the top? She came up once.
What, inside the gate, correct? How did she leave outside the gate?
I don't know.
Were you outside when she was outside?
Yeah. She drove her car. When she drive to the gate.
You saw her outside?
Yeah.
All right. The guy who lives here, what's his name?
Huh?
What's the guy who lives here name?
What is her complaint?
Don't worry about it. I'm talking to somebody. What is his name that lives here?
Huh?
What is his name that lives here?
You need to have his name. He doesn't own the house, so.
Man, what is his name?
So this is the face of all the enablers around Carti that allow this shit to happen, right? Where it's his security, his team. They're all around ready to cover up and clean things up and not give information to the police on Carti's behalf. This is what he's got going on in his life.
I'm asking his name.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. I've been in the house with painters. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I manage it.
You manage it. Who owns the house?
Somebody overseas owns the house.
You don't know his name?
No, the guy.
You're making it hard. You know that, right?
No, I'm not trying to make anything.
You are. What is his name that lives here?
You mean the guy that owns the house or the guy that lives here? I'm trying to just understand what question you're
You
asking.
just said the guy that lives here.
What's going on with her? Why does she feel like she had to call police?
I don't know.
She subjected you to. She said that you.
She's not. I don't know. She's not. Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't know why she would say that. I'm in there with the painters.
Was there argument that you know? Oh.
No, I was in there.
I'm not talking to her on the phone.
No, this is somebody else. But no, I was in there with the painters. I was in there with the painters.
And then what happened?
And then I came out, and the ring was my ring was right.
Camera?
Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's all I know because I was in there. I've been in there with construction workers all day.
So you saw her get up there, but you didn't really see how she left?
No, when I looked out the window, I seen the gate open.
The guy who lives in the house, was he here today?
Earlier, yeah.
Do you know what happened?
No.
Do you know why he left?
No.
Do you know where he went?
I have no idea.
What's his name?
Whose name?
The guy who lives here.
The guy who lives here or the guy who owns the house?
The guy who lives here.
She should know. She should know.
I'm asking you though.
What is she saying that happened? Because I have no idea.
I want to know a name to make sure it's the same name.
Can you bring me up to speed? What's going on? Because I really have no idea.
I'm trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out too because she's out here. That's what I'm saying. She's out here, and I don't really know what's going on. That's what I'm
not
trying to
asking about that. I actually just said.
And I told you I don't know who owns the house.
I did. Yeah, who lives here? You know who lives here. You don't want to tell me who lives here.
If you're able to tell me what's going on, you're saying the person that owns it or the person that actually lives here.
Live here.
Okay, so what do we need to know that information for?
Because I'm asking.
I know, but I'm asking you, why do you need to know that information?
Because apparently something happened and I need to know his name.
That's private information.
That's not really private.
I can't reveal that because
you don't want to reveal.
No, I signed a disclosure, so I can't.
Incorrect. Okay. So
I signed a
why did
disclosure.
this lady say that you covered her mouth and pulled her out of a car?
I didn't cover her mouth.
I know you did. The ring camera works, correct? Or you?
No, she made sure that she damaged it.
So you saw her damage it?
No, I've seen it. I just looked on my thing, but now I can't.
So you saw her damaged?
No, I'm just saying it's damaged.
Because
you said that lady is lying. She says so. She damaged it. So you saw her damage it? No. A liar.
To try and cover up and clean up the big messes that he creates. So after this whole litany of allegations and
You got a good damage control too.
all of this hitting the headlines, a lot of people have asked, should our beloved Playboi Carti get the Chris Brown treatment after being arrested for felony aggravated assault in December 2022 after allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend following an argument over their paternity test? Right? People are asking, people are saying, no, I need new music. Oh, no, there is no Chris Brown treatment. All right. I feel like maybe he should get that Chris Brown treatment, to be honest with you guys. And maybe some of the people around him too. They're saying that Trippie Redd was actually the first person to show him love after the incident. You know what I'm saying? They're saying it's a full show of force. People are, it's keep your head up, man. Keep your head up, twin. You're unstoppable. Same day that he's getting arrested. And thank you, Trip. We're going diamond, man. We're going rage. Can't wait to shift the culture with you again. If we're shifting the culture to a culture where you can just abuse women, I don't know about that shift of culture. I'm gonna need to skip that shift of culture. Then this is really the first person to defend him after beating his girlfriend and the incident. It's crazy. That story coming out on Valentine's Day is wild, people are saying, man. But he waited 3 weeks to reply to Trippie Redd. I would have left that one on red, but at the end of the day, everyone here is a clown, and it is embarrassing. And a lot of people have been asking, how the hell did Playboi Carti never get cancelled the last time he beat up a woman? He beat up a pregnant woman and headlined one of the biggest festivals of the year. How? But people are saying if every rapper with a domestic violence allegation and conviction was cancelled, we wouldn't have any music. This is nothing new. Nobody's saying he's a good person, but we need the album, all right? Everybody lining up. He's not an internet celebrity trying to keep a clean image and acting like he has one. That's why, okay? They're saying that this is just a regular pattern of abuse, all right? It's even in, even in classic lyrics, got me mad as hell, so I slapped the bitch. Genius Annotation says Playboi Carti beats women. 92 upvotes. Everyone is in agreement. That's what that lyric means. He beats women. People saying y'all ain't rocking with domestic abuse. Y'all ain't rocking with it. I think Carti's rocking with it because apparently his whole crew, the whole opium crew, is absolutely littered with sordid allegations. Okay, this is a whole bunch of allegations. Every single opium allegation controversy as of recent. Okay, and there's a whole bunch. All right, Carti. Deadbeat to both of his kids, abandoned both of his baby mamas during their pregnancies, strangled the mother of his second child, and his friends refused to interfere, shot a gun at Ruby Rose in her apartment, apparently, assaulted Ruby outside of an airport while preparing to board a flight. So I guess it was Ruby Rose that he was bundling into a car and dragging around outside the airport, beating up two dudes in late 2017, stealing a jacket from them, assaulting his tour bus driver for complaining about him smoking on the bus, brought his son around an R-word, ASAP Bari, stole beats from Joe, hangs out with his cousin Shooter until fall 2017 while Uno was in the hospital. He lies to fans on multiple occasions and postpones his album releases, sells merchandise with PDF files and S-offenders as art directors, attempts to scam popular streamers and influencers for $2 million, leaked his manager's number after being unable to make a flight for a show. He's talking about the Aiden Ross situation. He leaked Ruby's number on Snapchat. He lied about his age so people wouldn't speculate he was 20 while dating a 17-year-old Ruby Rose on and off, and repeatedly endangering the lives of people on the road by going 80, 90 miles per hour over the speed limit. And they didn't even know about the assault in Glasgow. All right. Now they're going to the crew. Ken Carson physically abusing his ex-girlfriend in a hotel, dating, having S with a 17YOG. I didn't want to say that, while he was 21, cheating on the same GF that he's dated since he was a minor with the ex-girlfriend he physically abused, then destroyed, lonely, physically abused, beat, and harmed his ex-girlfriend on multiple occasions, and following her close friend to a public restroom and utterly embarrassing himself. And then they're moving to the guys, man. Bino not properly IDing underage girls before bringing them backstage and attempting to sleep with them. He was caught emailing a 16-year-old European girl due to her not having a working phone number at the time, and only quitting after the girl accidentally alluded to DMing her in an Instagram story, also allegedly talking to girls aged 15 and 17 as well. They're saying Michi to be continued. All right. They're basically saying we cannot forget. All right. We must never forget that Carti is a serial abuser. Okay. He's a veritable serial abuser that no fit pics or processed baby voice cooing can ever compensate for. He was arrested for felony assault in Georgia after strangling and striking his pregnant girlfriend during an argument over a paternity test. He was arrested and charged with domestic battery after allegedly assaulting